It depends on what the Steelers do.
All right, we are live. So what's happening, folks? Whoever's in the chat, it's gonna take a minute. And hold on. We are in StreamYard. Most of you guys know what that is, but I did it that way. Not that it matters to y'all, but so Sade, who is here that you can see, Kenyon, Debbie, if she comes on, can also see the comments, and we don't have to be, they don't have to be attending this and then looking somewhere else to see the comments. But what's going on, folks? Y'all know how it goes. This is a very informal show. We just chilling. We just talking about the Steelers and whatever else we want to get into while we wait for the picks. I can't necessarily see the picks. NFL.com is bugging out. It won't let me sign in. So I got ESPN up as well. Obviously, I see the Raiders are on the clock. And then I know Sade has the draft in the background. You guys are watching it, so y'all can kind of tell me in real time what's happening. But yeah, man, we're here to just try to have some fun really quick. So I definitely will let Sade say hello, and then I'm going to throw an off topic to her that we can talk about before we get into the – I'm going to throw an off topic in there because, we're going to have fun tonight. But what's going on, Sade? Say what's up to the people. I know they're happy to see you.
Hey, guys. How have you been? I know it's been a while. I'm a oldie but goodie, so – for everybody that's been around for a while.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And everybody, please make sure, give me the virtual thumbs up that y'all can hear her. Y'all can hear me. We sound, the sound is good. Again, dealing with these virtual mixing boards, I always just test it. Stream mix actually is a little low. Let me turn that up so y'all can hear us. Hold on. There we go. We should be good. Everything's good. All right, great. And let's see if Kenyon is here yet. If not, we're going to – nope, not yet. So anyway, I'm going to throw a topic at Sade really quick, guys, while we waiting for, others to join and steal a business. I got to ask this question to the chat and to Sade. What do we think about this Mike Vrabel situation? How are we feeling about this?
That's quite dicey.
All it is new information out there today. It's getting bad. But how do you feel overall about it? Like just the situation, like wherever you want to go with it. If you're cool with it, if you think it's their personal business. I'm just curious to know how everybody feels about it.
I mean, I think that he got off with a slap on the wrist compared to what she had to go through. But, at the end of the day, to get up there and say it's laughable and then 2 weeks later walk that thing back in the closet, man. Yeah, that's a rough situation there. His pictures don't lie, They didn't even say it was AI or nothing.
I know. I was waiting for that. I ain't see none of that.
I was waiting for that. That would have been what I would have used, but
Yeah, I just think it's interesting. Again, guys, we all human. Listen, I don't care about people's personal business, personal lives, but it's out there, so I'll comment on it. The news that I heard today is the one that would rub me the wrong way if I was in the situation. Apparently, her son is named Michael, and they're saying that I'm using the quote fingers, allegedly. You got to say allegedly when you're on YouTube. Allegedly, that they've been dealing with each other the last 5 to 6 years, and her 4-year-old son is named Michael. Oh, bruh. If I'm homeboy, like the husband.
Oh, she's been dogging him for years. I mean, just the things that she says about him out loud are insane.
Yeah.
She said he's average. If her husband wasn't average, she'd be okay. Like,
it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And I'm with Y Diggy. I share that sentiment, man. It should be fair across the board. I mean, my man, Udoka, he gets fired for. And listen, guys. Let me say this before we get started. I'm not I'm not agreeing nor disagreeing with what anybody does. If people like to have multiple women or multiple men, that ain't my business, right? So I don't really care that much. But I will say this: he won't even, because he wasn't even married, right?
Mike
You
Vrabel's
don't feel
married.
he was married. Okay, he was married. All right, my bad. But
Yep.
yeah, he gets fired real quick, and the other coaches and other people in gets fired real quick. But the Mike Vrabel situation is kind of, oh, he's gonna go to therapy. I just,
Oh, he had the tough conversations with
yeah, come on, man, come on, man.
about doing nothing because it was laughable. So what are you having? We having
Yeah,
these conversations about?
I don't like it. But again, it is not my business. I was just telling my wife a little while ago. Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't quote unquote out each other. Maybe their marriages ain't successful. Who knows? That's why I said it's not my business. But I'm only talking about it because it's out there and it's a topic of discussion. But it's hilarious to me though that if these two people are engaging in these activities and they're not supposed to, they surely didn't do a great job being discreet.
I would have used the AI angle. I would have tried something different. I wouldn't maybe not go in public to a romantic place.
Yeah, very crazy. But that was just a side topic, man. That's all I had. What's happening? C Double, he says, hello everyone. First time in the chat, long time fan of the channel. Definitely appreciate that. Always appreciate the love and support, and I'm happy that you're here because we have a good time over here. I'm not a media pundit or I don't get paid to do this, but even if I did, this environment, we just chill. We don't do all of the making up these crazy stories or running with these crazy narratives. What we try to do, what I've created here is we're just average fans and we give our opinion and everybody has a good time. So hopefully you shall enjoy. So, all right, man, let's get right into it. What would be your dream scenario tonight for the Steelers? What are you looking for them to do in this first round? Like, what would be your ideal situation?
Some in years past, I wanted Christian Gonzalez. During the year we drafted Broderick Jones, and this year, like we can really go a couple of places, and I would be satisfied. We could always go O line. I'll be satisfied with that. Wide receiver. If somehow we get Mekhi Lemon, I would jump up and down in here. That's my ideal situation. I mean that would solidify the wide receiver room for a while there, like with DK Metcalf and everything. Cam is long in the tooth, but I just don't see us going interior defensive line this round. A safety wouldn't be bad, but I think we could wait.
Yep.
So I'm thinking offensive line or wide receiver.
Yeah, I think my dream situation would be
looking forward to get to work, crew at the next level. Fantastic. I'm so blessed to have that career.
Dream situation tonight. I like to see them make a splash. I like to see them.
What a great organization.
Use one of these picks, trade up, and get a premier offensive tackle, offensive guard, or wide receiver. If it is a limit, like if you trade up to get lemon, I'm cool with that. I have no problems with that, and I would like to see them do something like that because we don't see it often. We don't see. I even put something like this on TikTok, and I saw a lot of people in the comments say, "Oh, the Steelers. I've been a Steeler fan since the '70s. They don't do." That's the thing. I'm tired of the stuff that the Steelers don't do. So I would like to see them in a situation where you have 12 draft picks. Maybe we use 9 of them to pick players. 10. At least 2 of those gotta be used for some type of splash. And that's how
you could package that thing with one of our third round picks, and you got yourself something going.
That's it.
You know,
That's it.
and even for a premier player, if you have to throw in something else, I mean, you go get that guy. You go get him. You know, I think that's a philosophy that we've always had here.
You got to do it, man. That's what I would love to see them do. Go do something unexpected. Don't do the
And then the
status
draft
quo.
is in Pittsburgh. Like, come on.
It's in Pittsburgh. You gotta do
Yeah, you got
something. You
to.
gotta make a splash. Let me see. Why Diggy says they could stay at 21 and then move back up into the first. Very possible. Very
Yeah.
possible because I think right now, and I see Mr. Gano says we need a quarterback. Everybody knows that, but
And we're not drafting one in the first round. Is outside of Fernando Mendoza, this quarterback class is weak. And Ty
very
Simpson
weak.
is like,
Yeah.
we don't know how he's considered because he hasn't played like a lot of college ball. So that's kind of taking a chance, and Pittsburgh just doesn't go and do that. I think they already know Aaron Rodgers' answer, so I don't think that's going to happen. Not in the first round anyway.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. I outlined it on Tuesday, and I'll probably say it again a few times tonight before the pick. If Aaron Rodgers comes back, there's no need to draft a quarterback in this round. I mean, this draft. And I'll say it again. If he comes back, there's no need to draft a quarterback in this particular draft because listening to what Mike McCarthy said, he always wants 3. He's cool with having 4 if you can sneak somebody on the practice squad. I don't know if a Mason Rudolph has practice squad eligibility, but it kind of doesn't make sense to me to bring in to draft a guy that is potentially stolen away from your practice squad. Like any of these people, even though some of you guys don't like them, the Alars, the backs, all of those, they ain't staying on nobody's practice squad. Somebody will take him for the cheap. So I feel like if he comes back, don't worry about it. But I would prefer the Steelers to not bring back Aaron Rodgers. Draft one of these quarterbacks. Let them and Will Howard battle it out along with Mason Rudolph. Whatever happens, happens. And then you come right back in 27 and get another one. Then you got at least 3 young quarterbacks that one of those 3 got to pan out to be something. You got to just keep shooting until you get the franchise guy. I just think you're delaying the process with Aaron Rodgers unless – because here's the truth of it, right? A lot of people don't agree with this, but think about it. Aaron Rodgers comes back this year. Does Aaron Rodgers also – I see Sade had to drop. She'll probably come back here in a second. Does Aaron Rodgers also play in 2027? Right? So he comes back this year. Does he then – hold on, guys. All right, there we go. We got Sade back. So what I was saying is if he comes back this year, does he come back the following year? Reason why I'm asking that question is if he comes back this year, you would say, oh, okay, they're going to groom Will Howard to take over after him or draft their franchise guy in 2027. But remember, if they did that, Will Howard is then the veteran. Mason Rudolph's contract is gone. And now you're saying that it's just going to be Howard and the 2027 franchise guy. You're in the same situation, in my opinion. So I would much rather see them just go ahead and take that chance now. Stop waiting. But
that's the thing. I say see what the kid has.
See what he has.
You know, a lot of these teams they're throwing people out there like Brock Purdy. I mean, I believe he got out there because of injury, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that they played Brock Purdy because of injury. Was it?
It was homeboy, right? Was it
Jimmy Garoppolo?
That's what I was about to say. Was it Garoppolo?
I'm feeling like it was Garoppolo before he got traded to the Raiders and just flamed out.
Yeah, I think it was. Because Purdy now is in this would have been his 4th season, right?
Right, yeah, and they picked.
or
Yeah, he got
fifth
the bag.
because he was yeah, I think fourth or fifth because he was with Kenny Pickett.
Right, he was. Yeah, he was the last one drafted. That. Yeah, that's correct. And Kenny Pickett was drafted in 22, right?
Yeah, 22 or 21. I can't quite remember. I think it was
Yeah,
22.
those are some years that I try to forget. But
Yeah.
yeah. But hey, you got to throw him out there and see what you got. Will Howard, I mean, you could have potential sitting on the bench, and you're waiting for a 42, 43-year-old quarterback to come back instead of. I mean, if he sucks, you know he sucks, and next year a better draft class for quarterbacks, go get your guy, and you'll
Absolutely.
be in the position to go get your guy. But at least you could say, hey, you saw what was in the kid. You say you believe in him, right? So from all for all intents and purposes, the Steelers are saying all the right things about Will Howard, but
That's
yet you're
right.
pursuing a 42, 43-year-old quarterback. I mean, he's a statue back there.
That's the thing, man. I don't. Again. I hope people understand. I'm not beating up Aaron Rodgers. Listen, Aaron Rodgers last year. What did he show us? Still has an arm talent. Absolutely. But he also showed us that he's not. Yeah, he can move a little bit when he gets outside of the pocket, but he's not the same nimble, subtle movements in the pocket, escape. He's not that no more, and I don't blame him. He's 42 years old, right?
Like he runs like he concrete
Yeah.
shoes. Like it's a Baywatch run. He's getting nowhere fast.
My man runs like
And
he's
I mean,
42 years
Aaron
old.
Rodgers was never the most. Yeah, he run. Yeah, yeah, he takes sacks like it too. He gets up like, oh man, got the gray beard and everything. Like, you know,
Yeah,
and you
man.
have young potential. I mean, this guy's a champion. Well, how is a champion? You put that out there and you see what he has.
Gotta see. You have to, and I think the still a nation won't. I think we spoiled ourselves, but not even ourselves. The organization has spoiled us to not losing. As much as we talked about Mike Tomlin, listen, we hated it, but it spoiled you, right? It makes us feel like we should never have subpar seasons. And when I say subpar, I'm talking sub 500, 8-9, 7-10. So we don't accept that. But because of that, that's the same reason why we're not progressing. Every team has to go through some type of tear down and rebuild. It has to happen. All of these teams in the playoffs has gone through that. Even the Ravens had a 5-11. It has to happen. So I feel like I keep saying Mike McCarthy is playing with house money because you're brand new. Nobody's expecting you. Nobody realistically should expect you to come right in and it turns right over. And all of a sudden, the Steelers win the Super Bowl.
Right.
Nobody's expecting that. So here's your opportunity to say, listen, we got to come in and build. Like I used to say, it's the Dan Campbell approach. Hey, give me a couple years. We're going to turn this thing around. Might have a couple losing seasons or 500-ish, but we have to start implementing the new wave with the new quarterback.
But you heard
who
what
took
Arthur
Jeremiah?
said. Arizona Cardinals. I thought they were going to
Cardinals took
trade
him.
out.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought they were going to trade out of that. But I said,
Wow.
it's always one team that just does something that you don't expect and throws the board off.
So they took Love. Wow. Okay. See, I was talking to my father-in-law earlier. He's a Giants fan. I was thinking he might fall to the Giants or maybe Tennessee, but
I thought Tennessee, yeah. I definitely was seeing it for Tennessee.
and
Because, the Giants got that boy Scatterboo. I mean, that boy looked like,
that's true. Yeah. I forget he's coming back off an injury.
yes. He'll run through a brick wall, I think, almost literally. That boy's, I like his playing style.
And the Jets took the kid from Texas Tech. They took an edge.
They took Bailey.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to take Alvaro Reese, so. But I guess they figured he was too raw of a prospect.
Vista Light says he thought Love was gonna go in the second round. Nah.
Oh no, he wasn't. He's not making out the top 10. Not
He's
making.
one of them.
He's not making
I
out
know.
10. That boy.
I
That
know
boy.
it's
That
hard
boy
to
was. Yeah.
value running backs in the first, but the teams are still gonna do it depending on the prospect. Like that kid, he's special.
Yeah.
Even my son was like, "Dad, I want us to
That boy is
draft."
him.
Yeah, I said, Mace, we not drafting him. Like, don't get your hopes up. The Steelers won't have a chance. And
That boy
obviously he
is.
don't understand that 12, but I was like, they got Jalen Warren, they picked up Rico Dowdle. They're not gonna spend a high draft pick on a running back. But interesting.
Yeah, but he is him. That boy is him.
He is. He's nice.
Yes, he is. And I mean, he could do something everything.
Yeah, Why Diggy is right. He probably wasn't gonna get past the Titans.
No, he wasn't. That's what I thought I was going to go.
Yeah.
I think, like you said, I mean, if he fell to the Giants, they would have took him. I believe, but I knew he wasn't going to make out the top 10.
What's funny about Scatterboo, and I think y'all probably remember it, I wasn't big on him coming out of college.
Me either. I wasn't big on him either.
I knew he was good, but remember what I kept saying, y'all, that, you guys that have been rocking for a while, I kept saying it reminded me kind of like Jalen Warren. Mm-hmm. I didn't see where it would make a difference, if that made sense. Like, I felt like we already had our Scatterboo. And he came in and he started doing his thing. I got to tip my hat to him. But I wasn't, a lot of, again, how Steeler Nation do. Every time a player do good, the first thing they say is, "Oh, why we didn't get him?"
But we got our Scatterboo. Jalen Warren literally does have a similar running style.
Very similar.
He does. It's very similar. Like Jalen Warren's a little ping pong ball. He just bounces off people. Like, he doesn't go down first contact. It's very similar running style.
Yeah, very similar guy. And that's why I knew. I was like, the Steelers they won't go draft no guy like that. Yeah.
I think that the guy that we got from the Panthers, Dowdle,
yeah, Rico,
yeah, Rico. I think he's going to be a good change of pace for running backs. He can do a lot out of the backfield too. I think that's a good 1-2 punch. I don't think we need to really mess with it. And he was fairly cheap. I think the Steelers had a really good offseason, by the way. I think that they went and they didn't barrel bottom of the barrel shop, but they did get some very good deals on the market. I think that they did really good. Very good.
Love that Michael Pittman Jr. pick. Man.
Love that. That was your favorite?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, I felt like I like the Dean pick, but he's older. But I do like what I like about it is that guy, his reputation as being a man-to-man press corner.
Yes.
So I feel like hopefully with Patrick Graham, because he's saying one thing that caught my ear, what he said is he doesn't really believe in set scheme. His scheme is based off of what his players can do. So that makes me think, are the Steelers going to get more in your face now with JPJ and Jamel Dean on the outside? I would love for us to just mano, man.
Now I watched some of his tape, and he does look like he gets physical. He looks like he ain't scared. He ain't scared of you now. And Joey Porter. I like physicality out of my corners. I like it. And then you could move Ramsey to safety full time, which is what I think they're planning on doing. Because he's lost a step. You put him at safety, he'll be perfect there.
Yeah, he lost a step. I think he did okay in the slot, but
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He is not who he was. You could see where he lost a step.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll still take him at 80%, versus a lot of these other corners. I mean, we haven't really had the best of luck outside of Joey Porter at the corner position. We just don't draft it well. Well, the other regime. I can't speak on this one.
Man, Artie Burns. I will never forget that.
Oh God.
Never. God. That will be in my mind forever. Artie Burns. All right, so let's see who else we got. So, oh wait, hold on. Is NFL Network finally trying to work for me?
Baby, can you go get me a...
Hold on, let's see.
Sorry, I had to let her walk on by.
Let me see. Is it gonna work?
Oh, Cornell Tate going to the Titans.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
the first receiver that came off the board, man.
Okay.
I hope there's
Titans
not
went
a run
receiver.
on him. But I think they would have went running back of Arizona hadn't taken him.
So Tate
It's-
goes to the Titans.
The Giants, the Giants just gave up Sexy Dexy. I think they might go Alvaro Reese.
That's possible.
And they have another draft pick too. And they got 2 in the top 10.
I was really shocked by it. I get it, but I was a little surprised that Cincinnati gave up what they gave up.
Oh, I gotta hold on, I gotta get at Mr. Leonard right quick. Talking about Artie Burns had his moments. Oh God.
Nah, bro.
I
mean, okay.
The good can't make up for the bad, man. That stuff was nightmarish.
Some people, people have their moments, but we needed more than a moment. He didn't have enough moments. How about that? He did not have enough. Now, granted, I will say that the Steelers didn't. I don't feel like they always put him in the right situation because Artie.
Yeah, they did him no favors.
Yeah, in college he was more of a press guy, man-to-man guy, and we was running heavy zone then. But still, if you're a professional, you got to be able to adapt to the situation. And Artie he just never did. Just never did.
Yeah, Artie, he never got his feet under him. And I'm just glad there's not a player that we have to reach for. That's what I'm happy about. You know.
Yeah, we're in a good spot right now.
The Terrell Edmonds, the Devin Bush. Devin Bush looked like he developed later. You know.
Yeah, we in a good spot right now. Well, we really don't, like you said, we don't really have anybody that we have to, press the envelope for. We could just sit back and let it be.
Right. Looks like Dallas does have 2 picks, and Jerry Jones, crazy enough, he loved to give away picks. He's probably going to trade up for something.
Okay, so they take Tate over. Any of those guys could have went first, but I could see a Lemon perhaps being one of the first guys off the board. So that's.
I think it's acquired taste. I think it's more so about what your scheme and how what you want to do with them.
Yeah. All right, there we go. We got our boy Kenyon in the building.
What's up, Kenyon, my man?
Looking at the screen at first, so I missed you.
Yeah, it's all good. I had a long day, man. I had to go see Michael, man. Early screening, so I've been out.
Okay.
How was that? Is it?
I don't get no spoilers.
Is it? No spoiler.
It's hard for me to talk about that movie because I have inside stuff. Like you know this, so I can't really get into like when I'm watching the movie, I'm not watching it the same way somebody else is. I'm watching it like the information I know happened, stuff that happened that I know happened. So it's kind of like, but if you're just going for like pure entertainment, Jafar Jackson.
That's really all I wanted to know is did they do a good job?
Yeah, I had moments where I was like, yo, like I know that's not Michael Jackson, but
yeah, okay. All right.
But Jafar is you know what I'm saying? I had those moments in that movie, and you can't help but to tap your toes once you hear like when certain songs come on, man. It's like you can't even like you could try the front, but it's just like nah, man. It's Mike. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is at that moment. So it was entertaining. I mean, I watch it again. So I mean, if that's any type of endorsement, I would say, you know,
Look at the chat. All right, let me just say this, chat, please, because this is what kills me on social media. Period. Not saying any of y'all are gonna do it. Don't spoil nothing, man.
yeah, I ain't spoiling.
You can give your opinion and say, because I see Mr. Jono says the movie's trash. That's fine, but don't say no specifics for people who might want to go see it. Give them some time. That's all I ask. You see, Kenya didn't do it, so please don't do it if you all have a different opinion. Because the thing about movies being trash, just quick side note, everybody has a different opinion. Like Kenya said, he watches movies differently. I'm very similar, and I'm going to say this about Kenya too. I hear music a lot differently than a lot of other people just because of the background. So what you might say sucks, I'm going to say otherwise. Like, nah. I like it because of da. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying I don't respect everybody's opinion, but there's been a ton of movies that people say was trash that I thought was good. So,
Yeah.
And vice versa. I'm sure there's
Vice
stuff that I
versa.
don't like that other people said they thought was good. So, yeah, just don't spoil it.
Because I mean, my biggest example would be Nope. I have friends that saw Nope, and I saw Nope, and there were people saying, "Oh man, that movie's great." I got friends that will tell you in a second, I wasted money going to see that movie, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's always going to be a perspective how you look at it, and you know, my perspective is going to be different than as Sim said and other people because I just know stuff, so it's like it's different for me. So if I'm looking at it from it's things that people don't understand, like the Jackson family had say so in the movie. So you're not gonna. So whatever you're going into the movie thinking, you ain't getting that because the Jackson family had say so.
Right. They ain't
So
letting everything
automatically walking into the movie, you're not going to think whatever you were thinking. You're not getting it. So it's because you don't have say so. And I'll give you another example of this happening again. Straight Outta Compton. So if some of y'all saw that and probably thought, yeah, they cut out a gang of stuff in Straight Outta Compton. And we know in LA happened. With Drake that they won't even tell you. They will not show that.
Yeah.
You don't even that would have changed the whole movie. It would have changed the whole flick, and they didn't even put it in the movie. So
they cut out one of the most controversial things.
The most. So
yeah. But yeah. And yeah, so me and Kenyon will talk, man.
Yep.
And by the way, we gotta.
Yeah, man, we gotta. Yeah,
I'm
man.
saying this
do that,
live
man.
on air so we can remind each other. Me and Kenyon gotta actually talk on the phone.
Yeah, we gotta have a conversation. We haven't been doing it, and I have to. Yeah, because
stuff we gotta talk about. But
yeah, man, real.
Once I see it, I'm gonna talk to Kenyon because I'm gonna say this, and he's not gonna tip it off. But what I would be interested to see is the timeline and what they cover, and this is the reason why I say that.
Well, that's not a spoiler. I can tell you that. That's not a spoiler. I can tell you that. It's not really a spoiler because basically they're just going from Jackson 5 to Bad.
Yeah, that's what it kind of looked like in the trailer.
But there's going to be another. I think there's a 2 because the way it ends, it sets up part 2.
That is what I wanted to know. I said that if they do it the right way, my preference would be is they cover his error.
I love the whole experience.
Yeah.
Give us that, and then give us after that, and then give us after that. That would.
I agree with you.
That's what you got to do.
Yep, I agree with you.
Yeah,
I agree with you. That's the part. Well, there is a trade. The Chiefs acquire the number 6 pick from the Browns for the number 9 pick, number 74 pick, and the number 148 pick.
The Chiefs, who they going after?
Either outside rusher or Kenyon Sadiq, the tight end.
Oh, yeah, and that would be perfect on the heels of
Kelsey
on his way out.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so the Chiefs are about to pick at 6. Then the Commanders. Any surprises to you yet? As far as, I mean, it's only been 5 picks, but anything that surprised you as far as the order?
Nah. I mean, they had like a lot of buzz about the Chiefs, not the Chiefs, the Cardinals may want to trade out, but I mean, I don't know if you pass up on a running back like that.
You can't.
You can build around him, and so there's really been no. Me personally, I don't really think I'm missing it. Everything's kind of going. I mean, I guess you could say Cornell Tate going higher, going that early. I would probably say that because the buzz was he wouldn't go that high just because of the some of his combine stuff, which goes to show you that the combine and all that stuff is part of the puzzle, but it's not really what defines where you'll go in the draft and what team may need you. So Cornell Tate went 1. So I mean, you have to really see how the other receiver dominoes are going to fall after that. But I mean, it's already been 1 trade. Might be more coming. So I'm just I'm waiting for the ride. And you know, I'm not saying too much. Y'all know how I feel. It's nothing for me to talk about. Just shut up. Just let everything happen. Play out the way. I don't get my hopes up too high. Look, I already got 1 USC deal on my squad. So I'm not. I ain't doing all of it. I'm not doing all that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look, man. I watch a couple things a day, and a lot of people saying conventional wisdom is, what's not too expensive for the Steelers to move is you want to look at about that 15, 16 spot. So I will keep my eye on that because listen, like I said before, man, I would love for the Steelers to make some lemonade. I really would. I really would. Lemonade is sweet.
And me and you haven't talked, but I just find it funny because me and you, because you know how we are on text messages, like just years before stuff goes down. And there's multiple times where someone hit me up, yo, man, I was watching such and such, or I'll hit him up saying, I'm watching this freshman. Now, Sim may not pay attention to me at that moment, but if it comes back around, he'll be like, he talked about that dude like 3 years ago. And it's just funny to see, not funny, but it's interesting to see everybody else see, not that I would try to predict everything. I told you I'm 80% right, but I just knew then. I was like, yo, that dude looked like, you know what I'm saying? And I knew that sophomore year. So it's weird. It's just a weird thing where everybody now is just, and you don't know because it's a crapshoot. Because he could have sucked his junior year. You know what I mean? It could all these things could have happened. But
I remember when you said it, you was like, yo, SC got another one in the clip that he might be that guy. Yeah. And man, I ain't gonna lie. And you know what, Kenyon being an SC fan might know this more than me, even before now. I could be late to the party. USC has become quite the wide receiver youth. If you just look across the board, they put some wide receivers out. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
Dogs. Like that's thinking of just the last 5 years.
If you want to really have a discussion about that, who's been the better receiver? Marvin Lewis. I mean, from the Cardinals, Junior, is he better than Amon-Ra St. Brown? Because he's not.
Yeah.
St. Brown is the better player. And he got all the hype. St. Brown dropped. Okay, so the Chiefs selected, they got a DB. They lost a lot of DBs.
Yeah. That's that LSU kid, right?
It's the LSU kid, yeah. That's you know what? That's a good pick. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It is because they gave up McDuffie, right?
Yeah, they lost both their corners.
Okay.
I kind of like that pick. I'm not a Chiefs fan, but that's a good pick right there. I like him.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. That kid is tough.
But yeah, I think Ohio State and USC are the 2 wide receiver factories. LSU will probably be 3rd. Ohio State got 2 more though. I'm just telling y'all now. They got the kid that y'all all know, and they got Chris Henry Jr. Remember, I told y'all Chris Henry
Oh,
Jr.
yeah.
will be a freshman. Chris Henry Jr. will be a top 5 pick in about 3 years. He's 6'5". He was out here last year for Mater Day. I'm just telling you, he played like his pops. I'm telling
A
you right now.
lot of receivers in LA too, boy.
They're growing them on trees out here right now, man. It's
I'd be
starting to get.
surprised how many times Kenyon telling me about some kid in high school or where he went. Be like, damn, he from LA too. Like
Crazy, man.
They got some dudes out there.
It's some studs. You know what I'm saying? So it's and I'm not even talking about what USC get brought in. I'm not even. I don't talk college football. So, but it's. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It's yeah. Chris Henry Jr. is going to be. Yeah. I'm just telling you. I mean, he's legit 6'5". He's legit running a 4.4. I mean, he was running away from DBs at some of the games I saw. He was running away from DBs. He's 6'5". He's legit. Like, man, woo, Ohio State's gonna be a problem. I'm just telling everybody now. This year's upcoming season, it's gonna be a problem. Now, the problem they're gonna have is the offense coordinator.
Yeah,
our former offense coordinator.
You guys know who that is, right? Oh man,
that's the problem.
Man, what do you I mean, you know, we hate to guess and speculate, but just to give something to the people, what do you think is going to happen here in the next, let me see where we at, next 13, 14 picks? Still the same, they staying at 21. If they're not, are they moving? If they move, who they looking for? If they're at 21, who you think they're going to take?
If they're at 21, my pressure point is really the Rams. That's kind of like my pressure point for everything. Because if the Steelers want to trade up, they can probably get to 13.
Yeah.
And trade with the Rams. The problem I have is that the Rams they really love Mekhi Lemon. Like, I don't really understand. I'm out here. I know how much that GM loves. He was at their whole contingent went to the USC Pro Day. They talked to them at the USC Pro Day. He was like, it's just a pleasure watching them run routes. I'm like, when the GM is saying that, in my mind, I'm going, oh, they at least want him. You know what I'm saying? So if the Rams don't do that and they have another need that they need to fill besides that, and he can get past there, because I don't see the Ravens doing that. The Ravens would take an offensive lineman. I think if the Steelers trade up, it would be an offensive lineman or maybe a wide receiver. But limit could fall. If an offensive lineman run starts, limit could fall. Wait, hold up.
Who did the Commanders take? They said the pick is in.
But here's the thing. Jerome Bettis and Lance Swan is up there.
Whoa. See, this is when it sucks when you ain't got a TV in the office. You know, I do my work in here.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
In the NFL Network, I can't get on NFL.com. It won't sign me into my NFL Plus, so I can't even watch it on the computer.
No, I think
says it's the man of the year.
Oh, it's man of the year. Okay, cool.
Woo.
Yeah, I just saw it. All right, cool.
Woo. That would have been number 8 pick.
I'd be like, hold up, man. Like, what are y'all doing? That number 8, I've been 7. That'd have been 7 right there. That's crazy. Like,
oh, Sonny Styles for the Commanders.
I like that. I like that. It kind of replaces future Hall of Famer. You know what I'm talking about? Inside linebacker. They played with Seattle. Remember, he played with the Commanders the last couple of years.
Wagner.
Incidentally, you know where Wagner's from?
L.A.
Yeah. Inglewood, California, where I'm from.
That is crazy.
That's crazy. He has a nice little shop in Inglewood, like a nice little sandwich shop that he opened up out there. Yeah. That's a good pick for the Commanders. If you're young, you want you a young Yeah, I like that.
Oh, there goes Sade. She's back. All right. There you go. There she go.
Yeah, I knew the G-Men were going to take Arvell Reese, man.
Made sense.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
That made a lot of sense.
And they got so many holes. It's like when you have that, when you rebuild, you got to take best player available at that moment. And
right.
So you're not really thinking about. And I think they have another pick coming up, so they can address two needs.
Yeah. They got two in the top 10.
Yeah, they double dipping.
I figured they was going to take Arvell Reese because they got rid of Sexy Dexy. So, you know.
Yeah.
I just don't understand bingo. I don't care either. I don't care about that division doing stuff that don't make sense. They need to fix their offensive line, man.
They need to fix the defense too.
They're the defense too, yeah.
But when
their defense has been
when you're paying like three players like more than half of your salary cap, you can't do too much.
Defense has been suspect.
But I mean, they put themselves in that situation. She just said it. They put themselves in that situation because when you're paying those three players because you want to have your offense be that dynamic, something's going to pay. It's reality. We're in a salary cap league. Something you're going to pay somewhere else, and I'm pretty sure their bet was our offense can outscore you, and our defense can make one or two plays, and that will be enough for us to win. Instead of going maybe the other way where you just say no, that's not how it really works. You kind of got to. I'd rather have a great defense and not a proficient offense because at least I can stay in the game. It's a double-edged sword. Because if you really think about back in the day, Tampa Bay Buccaneers had the best defense in the league with Tony Dungy. They couldn't score, and it really prevented them from winning the Super Bowl. It got Tony Dungy fired. If you really want to have that discussion, it did because he couldn't score. You know what I mean? They lost to the Rams, one of the most prolific offenses ever, by like 3 points because they couldn't score. If they could have just scored, different game. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of got to have that balance, and sometimes you got to cut people. Look, think of it like this. It's like gas prices right now. It's the economy. You can get priced out of what
That's right. I feel like you let T. Higgins walk. You let T. Higgins walk. You know, when they had a decent defense,
that's two players.
They let all their
that's two players.
Right. That's two players. They let their defense walk when they had a decent defense. They let all those defensive players walk to pay three people. They didn't even want to pay Trey Henderson.
That didn't make no sense to me. I mean, I get it.
So y'all let him walk out the door and then go get Sexy Dexy, who was going to cost you.
But they couldn't because they were going. As Sim says all the time, it was market value. So if you're going by market value, if you're going pecking order of who was going to get paid money, it was going to be Garrett, TJ, Micah Parsons, all of them three right there. They were going to get big contracts, and then Trey is next. Trey and what's from the Raiders? Those two are the next two. That's your next two right there. And then now you got to throw in, Max Crosby. Now you got to throw in the kid from the Texans now because he just got paid as a pass rusher because he's elevated. You know what I mean? So it's market value.
Maybe, but they could have paid Trey Henderson if they had let T. Higgins go. And then you would have a cornerstone for your defense, and then you go get rid of Trey Henderson and go. You won't have to pay Sexy Dexy 28 to 30 million. He's a nose tackle. You're gonna have to pay. That's what his complaint and with the Giants was.
Yeah,
he wanted the paper. So you go get rid of Trey Henderson for Sexy Dexy. You're gonna have to pay. You have to pay the piper regardless.
Well, I'm only looking at like Cincinnati's gonna have to cut. The cuts that are coming or who's going to get let go this next offseason is going to be very interesting because now if you're saying you're paying him one of your core three, one of those dudes you can't bring back.
This out, Kenyon. You just gave up your first round draft pick that could have helped you with young players to develop for Sexy Dexy versus keeping Trey Henderson.
No sense at all.
And you still gotta pay this man. So you put yourself in a worse situation.
Yeah. That's the pressure of being a GM. Think about it. Because you're looking at your division going, look, right now we're probably running second or third in our division. We need to try to keep up with the Joneses. We don't really know what the Ravens. They're always good, but we don't really new coach. So we kind of don't. It's same process, but it's new coach. Steelers, new coach, new system. Us, same coach. He's kind of the elder statesman now. Remember, if you think about the three new coaches in the division, and there's one elder statesman who's not even 40 yet. So you have the three, and then you're saying we have to try to be. This is our shot, or maybe we go for a run for it, and then we're gonna have to make some tough decisions with T. Higgins or because you're not letting Joe Burrow go. You're not letting Burrow go. You're just not doing it. So you're gonna have to make some tough decisions with one of those receivers. And the way that they're going about it is the part where I agree with Sim, where you're kind of questioning. Your mind is like, what are you talking about? Like, what are y'all doing? Because you have to question the reasoning behind what they're doing. But
yeah, because both of them making over 100 million, right? Higgins and Chase.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
And when is Burrow's contract up?
Yeah.
Because how much he gonna gather on the market? How much is he gonna be worth?
Football at this point, bro. I said I got to go find love for football again. I'm tired of this. You're starting to sound like Andrew Luck out there.
Yo, well, Burrow's gonna play the game to get that money. The money he wants. He gonna get that. He gonna get that Johnny Kemp. Trust me. He gonna get that Johnny Kemp if it's the last thing he do. Yeah. Somebody gonna pay him, and he's gonna be making. I don't even want to think about his contract. I don't even want to think about how much he's gonna get. What he's gonna get. I don't even want to think about it. Because remember, Mahomes took a pay cut. If Burrow just go market.
And if I had to play for Cincinnati, I absolutely would.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if I had to play for Cincinnati, I absolutely would. Like, you're going to pay me for that.
Woo. Man, they might have to give Joe Burrow stock. Yo, we're going to give you 5% of the Bengals franchise. 5% of the Bengals franchise.
Something. He going to cost them. Joe, I mean, when he's healthy, he's been playing.
Their decisions are just mind-boggling, though. Like, I don't like
Jordan Tyson to the Saints.
Who?
Okay. Jordan Tyson.
Oh, wow.
Wide receiver from Arizona State.
They liked him, though. They really liked him. They really liked him. He must have. He had a good. They said he had a good pro day. They said when his injury checked out, they said he had a really good pro day. So it's not. I mean, if you really think about it, pre-draft he was really supposed to be the number one receiver, but the injury pushed him down. And then,
but my boy's still on the board. I'm over here.
Lemonade, baby.
My boy's still on the board, man.
Getting close. You gotta see what the Dolphins
15-16. Y'all gotta trade that.
I'm not talking about 6. I'm gonna let 6 do what he do, and I'm gonna chill out.
Dolphins, Rams. Those are the spots.
The Rams gonna go. The Rams going to receive him.
Rams gonna take
it. Keep told everybody that.
Who done start showing off too? The Rams are definitely going to receive him.
I got one of my friends is a diehard Rams fan. He hit me up earlier and was like, "Man, if we get Lemon," I was like, "Yeah, I don't even want to think about it, bro." So I'm glad y'all in the NFC.
Lemon with Puka in the
I really don't want to think about that, man. Like,
that's a problem.
You put all 3 of those people on the field. You put Devontae, Puka, and Lemon on the field at the same time.
Puka, man, he is nice.
Puka is a dog. That boy.
I would love to find one of those for Pittsburgh. Like one of them dudes. I didn't even know who he was in college. I had no idea who this guy was.
Yeah.
He is it made me wonder. I didn't investigate it, but why did he sneak under the radar like that? He was that good.
5th round.
Yeah.
Puka was
5th round too. Yeah.
AB,
Yeah, nobody saw Puka coming, but nobody saw AB coming.
They both lost their damn minds. Puka's well on his
Yeah.
way.
I ain't know who
So-
AB was at all.
Yeah,
Had no
Puka, yeah,
idea who he was.
Puka be out here in the streets, man. Y'all don't
Yeah,
understand.
Puka's missing, man. He
He be in the
following
streets,
that bag.
man.
He's out here. Yeah,
It's LA,
He be in
man.
the streets, man.
he doing a lot.
He get.
It's
Y'all
LA,
don't
man.
understand, man.
LA
Like
different, bro.
it's different. You really gotta be built to be out here, man. I tell people this all the time. It's no disrespect to nobody else. You have to be a certain person to live out here and understand the terrain that goes on in this city. You don't know it. Like if you come here and you're trying to be like, oh, I'm visiting, that's cool. It's different. It's like if I was in New York, I wouldn't be walking around like I knew. I was in New York, man. I was around that mug like my head was like this the whole time in New York.
On the swivel,
Absolutely.
yeah. On the swivel.
But when you come to LA, that's LA. LA is me and Sim have this conversation all the time. I said, I think people didn't know until like it was movies. Movies turned other parts of the country onto Los Angeles, not Hollywood, Los Angeles, because it's two different things. And I tell people when people saw first it was Colors, because they kind of showed you like a little bit of gang culture, but then Boys in the Hood was kind of like that showed you like because people was like it's really like that in LA. They're doing that in broad daylight. Yes,
Yes.
it goes down like that, bruh.
And LA just ain't the place for Puka, boy too wild.
Where LA will catch you. It's a trap, and it's a trap because you look, man. You play for the Rams. You playing at SoFi. You
That nightlife gonna get you.
you got the Polynesian thing going on.
Them things be
You
out
kind of
there.
you kind of a pretty boy.
Yeah. Yes. Hard to live like
Hey,
that.
bro be out there day out all night.
Listen, girls,
And he young
women,
too, man.
women now have profiles on athletes. Y'all not understanding me. They got you on a phone. They got all your statistics. They know how much you make. They know where you play. They know where you live. They snipers.
They be in
Ask,
the cut like
ask Travis Hunter in the next 8 years.
they
Well,
be
sure,
in the cut.
they got. That's why Travis Hunter, the girl he with, was. That's why people were mad because, he was trying to stay strapped up to her, and they're like, "Oh man," it's like they couldn't believe it. Look, man, some people for the streets, some people want to live a quiet life, but look, man, I can't explain it no more. LA will get you. It will get you. You get caught up.
Puka messing up his bag because LA got a lot of ammunition too. You know what I'm saying? He boating a case file, man. He got slow roll.
Yeah.
Got slow roll.
I mean, as long as you don't go AB bad. I mean, as long as you don't do what AB did.
He on his rookie contract, at least AB as far as for all intents and purposes, as far as I know. At least
Yo, man.
know.
That's a
Cleveland
great pick.
Toronto.
That's a great pick.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. That's a great pick.
That's okay.
That kid is good, man. That kid is really good. He's gonna help. He's gonna help them.
They need a line, man, because I could have made it through that line last year.
Yeah, Cleveland's gonna be very interesting because that quarterback battle is gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting quarterback.
Every year they
battle?
keep talking about Deshaun
The
Watson
quarterback
looking
battle?
good.
Well, I mean, Deshaun Watson will be back.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a new
You
coach.
gotta play
It's a
him,
new
man.
coach. They're not gonna. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna.
You gotta play him. If he's making that much, you gotta
I mean,
play him.
Deshaun Watson is making the most money on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
you
what I'm
gotta-
saying.
He's making the most money on the team.
Yeah, you gotta play him. There's no battle. You gotta play him. You make that much money,
Gotta play him.
you gotta play him.
I don't think I've ever seen a dude. Well, I take that back. I have. That guy, man. Talking about 9 lives, man.
Who, Deshaun Watson?
Man, I ain't never seen a dude that make that much money for that less of amount of work.
Yeah, man.
He's like a football streamer. If y'all know what I mean. He's like the football version of Kai Cenat. The football version of IShow Speed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know who be finessing too though? Kirk Cousins, man. That boy. That boy
No,
finesse.
Kirk,
That boy gotta
but
get
see, Kirk
finesse,
play though. But Kirk plays. Okay,
Giant
we're in the
that
offensive
boy.
we're in the offensive lineman run now. We're in the offensive lineman
Yeah.
run. We're in the offensive lineman run.
All right,
The
so
offensive line about to go.
take tackle off the board for the Steelers
Yes,
Yep.
please,
at 21.
please,
Yeah,
please,
that's gone.
please.
Yeah. Unless the Penn State guy is he guard tackle versatile?
Yeah, that
He's
I don't
guard
know. I
tackle
know
versatile.
they advertising him as a guard, but he might
Yeah.
have flexibility.
You talking about
I don't know how to
What's
Yeah,
pronounce his name.
I can't pronounce his name. I'm not even gonna try.
Ione?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. Yeah. I call him my man. I'm not even trying. But yeah, we're on the run now. I mean, if you want to trade up, I'll probably be on the phone trying to do it right now because you can break. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of get. Because
idea of what you
I
need.
just don't trust. I don't trust the Rams, man. So my thing is, if he falls to the Rams, they're picking Mekhi Lemon. If the other two receivers are gone,
the
they're
Rams are
picking Mekhi
going
Lemon.
to go receiver.
Go
And
get him, bro.
Miami might go receiver.
Go
Nah.
get him, Pittsburgh.
Because Miami got too many holes.
He's on your list.
Nah.
Go get him.
You don't think
Miami
they're going to
got
get a weapon for
They're probably just gonna get. They might go O line because I think Miami next year, as well as because they have the quarterback. So now that you got Ward, you try to help them with the O line.
They got
Yeah.
Malik.
Yeah, my bad, Malik. I'm getting Ward and Malik mixed up. But Ward. I mean Malik. If you put Malik with them, yeah, I like that. I think the Dolphins. See, I thought the Steelers were going to trade up to 11 at first. That was my first initial thing, because the Cowboys would have. I thought they could have did the, you know what I mean, the Queen. Maybe Queen you could package Queen up in there.
Well, what about all that talk that they saying about? You think there's any truth to George Pickens getting traded? They claim that the Ravens might be in the hunt.
I just find it interesting that Sim did shows. I wish I wish there was another screen where I could just run the shows where we would talk about GP, and there were people in the comments. I will never forget this. That's why I never say nothing. I let y'all talk. I just, you know what I'm saying? I do this. And oh man, you can't. Dude was an issue. Y'all thought he was an issue.
Yeah.
He's been in Dallas for one season. One season.
I've learned when the Steelers get rid of receivers, that is always the best choice.
Just everything.
History has told me that if the Steelers get rid of a receiver, Mr. Third and Fifth, it sounds familiar, right?
What's telling, man, is Dallas not giving him a contract, and
that's what I'm saying.
So Pickens had a contract year. The boy supposed to got paid.
Yes.
He also cost them at least one game with penalties. Stupid.
Yes. He was the best receiver on the team last year.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
No disrespect. He was the best receiver on that team last year.
Yeah. CG didn't ball like that boy did. But CG was also hurt, right? I think.
Yeah, CD was kind of like he was battling injuries, but look, we can only go by what we see. He was the best receiver last year. Now, I'm not saying overall he might be the better receiver, but let's just be honest. As far as talent goes, the only thing George Pickens doesn't have that will make him the best receiver in the NFL is elite speed. If he had elite speed, it'd be a wrap. I'm telling you right now, his combat catching and all that, it'd be over. It'd be over for everybody. His body control.
The ease in which he catches the ball, man.
Come on, bro.
People thought I was crazy when I said
and them contested catches, man. Like that boy go up and get it.
The ball, like it's almost like the ball just lays in his hand.
Yeah, it's effortless.
He's nice, man. And you can't.
I'm sorry.
And I hate when Steelers fans be like, "Oh, forget him." Nah. It's the same thing I'm gonna say about AB and Le'Veon. They were nice when they was with us.
Yep.
Yeah.
You cannot erase that history.
You can't. Same thing in Martavis Bryant. I told people, I said, the dude catch the ball is a wrap. If he catch the ball and he gets 2 steps on you, it's over. He's gone. You know what I'm saying? But those are. It's the thing I think people always took Tomlin for granted. That's always been my issue. I'm like, you don't understand. He was taking problem kids
Yeah.
and making them all pro. Think about that.
And
Problem kids.
after they left, outside of Emmanuel Sanders,
Protecting them. He protected them. And they didn't. He never got
look
credit
at
for that.
DJ was one of the best route runners in the NFL with the Steelers. He went to other teams, flamed out.
Look,
Let's
man.
not even
I mean, Juju Smith-Schuster wanted to come back last year. He called Tomlin. Said, I was trying to get back to the Steelers. Think about that. I'm trying to get back because I know what I had. I know where I was at. Now, I thought he was done as far as being a frontline guy.
When he first got drafted, I thought he was going to be a dog.
Juju was.
That's how me and that's basically how me and Sim met. That's our origin. Me and Sim's origins. Him doing the shows. I think I was in the chat, and I think I emailed him or something, and I told him about Juju Smith-Schuster, and that's how me.
I was like, who is this guy? I was like, who is this receiver? And Kenya was like, nah, man, Lynn Swan put that call.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
okay.
Yeah, Juju was like that now.
Yeah,
that would make Antonio really lose his mind.
Yeah. He was. That was the one like at USC. That was like the first guy I said probably could. He looked like a Steeler. Where I watched him play, and I was at certain games, and I saw him. I saw him in high school. But I always tell the story that he's a better safety than he was wide receiver. Y'all know he just decided to play offense.
Yeah.
As a safety, if you watch him as a safety at Long Beach Poly,
he looked like he could hit too.
You know what he played like? Who reminds you of? No, he reminds you of Sean that passed away.
Oh, from Sean Taylor.
That's how he played.
Wow.
Juju?
Played like that. Yeah, Juju Smith. Yeah.
Oh, I know Juju can hit. Remember how he led Vontez out?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh, and the funny thing is, he did, and Vontez, they played in high school because Vontez is from Orange County. He went to Centennial High School in Los Angeles. They played in Long Beach Poly. Look, man, it's wild out here, man. It's wild. It's wild out here, bro.
Okay.
It's wild.
Those dots connected, right?
Yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild.
A lot of talent out there.
Vontez rang that bell, man. He rang his bell now.
Well, I mean, anytime you look at recruiting, I always tell people like Pennsylvania.
Trade that. I knew they were going
to. The Cowboys got my man.
Because Jerry Jones loved the game.
My man.
They need a safety.
That was another trade up I would love to have seen.
They need the safety.
Yeah, they do.
They needed one.
Man, I love Caleb Downs, man.
They need the safety. That's a good pick, man. That's a good pick, man. That's a good pick for them.
And that's the thing, man. It's like that's why I can't never call. See, the unique thing about it is we'll never know. We will. Oh, Deb, there go Debs. There we go. Hold on, Deb. I'm about to get you in. There she is.
All right.
Yeah, I saw you pop up in the chat. My bad. Let me tell you why I didn't see you. Why I didn't see Kenya the first time. Because the NFL.com is tripping and won't let me sign in. I got the browser in a different window and it's layered over top of the studio here, so I can't see that y'all in here. But when you commented, I was like, let me look for Deb. What I was gonna say real quick, and then we can let Deb say what up, is we never know what's on the Steelers board. We didn't know with Tomlin, we didn't know with Colbert and all of them. So that's why I try not to get so high and so low under who I wish they would trade up and get. I kind of try to look at what is the premier position. So it's like I said on Tuesday, at first round, I thought, okay, the Steelers, everybody obviously is going to say quarterback, but we know a first round quarterback ain't it this year. So I said, all right, guard, tackle, safety, receiver. So that's why a guy like Caleb Downs to me is like, because I was hoping the Steelers might have been feeling like he's high on our board, go get him. Same thing I feel about Lemon. Other than that, I don't know who else is left. Like, I don't know who's out there right now in this first round that you got to go get if it's not Lemon.
Well, I have a question for you. So I have a question for you and everybody here. And Devs, please answer this too. Why would you put safety at a high clip when you just got Brisker? I'm just asking the question. Like if you have Brisker, you bring in a high profile free agent like Brisker who's young, and then you still have you brought in Savage. Now he might be a backup, but he's safety depth. You still got Deshaun Elliott, and you still have we still have 5, depending on depending on where you're gonna play him. Why would you put safety in a first round bag? Because in my mind, I would say if I'm gonna get me a safety, I'll get one in the third, second, third, fourth. You know what I mean? Something like that. Because there is safety depth. So I guess my question would be, why would you put that there? Because I never would have put him in my sights as a person to get.
My only reason would have
because he
been
failed me and everybody else on my board was gone. I mean, that's he's has the potential to be a generational talent. So you sure like that position for him.
I still don't know technically who's our post safety. I don't know who's our real true free safety back there. But to Kenya's point,
have a real free safety, yeah.
It would have to be, to me, it would have had to have been a guy like Downs that's a bona fide. This dude is straight stud. Other than that, I'm with Kenyon all the way. It's like if it's not going to be, like I'm not looking at the next guy that's in line or the next guy to say, all right, go get him. You could probably get these dudes later.
Right.
And even though Downs also plays in the box from time to time,
but that's why
I'm not comfortable with our safety position in terms of Ramsey is okay, but Ramsey did look a little slow at times back there, reacting. So
yeah, but that's why we did free agency because we really got we really can go for best player available. Yeah, but that's why we really did shore up some holes, you know. I feel like,
and I think Brisker to me is more of a box guy.
Yeah, he is a box.
But but they don't look at safety as in free safety like that anymore.
I was just about.
I mean, that was my point. My point to the whole thing is that they both do. Brisker can play free and he can play strong. Deshaun can play strong and can play free. Jalen Ramsey can play free, slot, and strong.
And Patrick Graham kind of said exactly what you just said at his press conference. It's the whole thing of he uses left and right. It's not so much who's this guy, who's that guy. He's gonna put these guys in position. I even loved what he said about the Steelers, him not having a definitive scheme. His scheme is based off of what his players can do. So,
and there's the other offensive lineman that will want it. Caden Proctor.
They went O-line.
This the O-line run. It's the last 4 to 5 picks been O-line.
Hey man, my leg shaking, man.
What's the Rams about to do, man?
It all depends on the Rams, man.
Get past the Rams.
He get past the Rams. I gotta put the call in.
Man, you got to see what it's gonna take. You got to see what's gonna take.
Debs, what's going on? Can you hear us? I don't think she can hear us. Can you hear us, Debs?
Man, you got to see what's gonna take. You got to see what's gonna take.
I don't know if she can hear us.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear
me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Computers, man.
We can hear you. We can hear you, Deb. We can hear you. Ride or die.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, because I did thought it looked like it was still hooked up to my headset.
We got a delay somewhere.
Now, what's up, Ride or die? How you doing?
We can hear you, Ride or die.
She can't hear us.
It's a delay.
Can't hear us, right?
For her.
Oh, because I did thought it was still.
Can you hear us?
The delay. She has the delay. She has the delay.
She can't hear us.
Yeah.
Now, what's up, Ride or die? How you doing?
I'm fine. How you doing?
Oh, crazy delay. Hold on.
Man, the Rams ran to the podium and put that in, man. Rams ran to the podium.
I can hear, but it's a delay.
Yeah, it's a delay.
I'm fine.
All right, I'm gonna try to. Let's see what happens, Deb. You're gonna hear this late,
And the Rams,
but I'm gonna kick you from the studio. Come back in. Come back in and let's see if it fixes it.
But it's a delay.
Yes, a delay.
All right, so we'll see.
Oh man.
Boy,
Omar Khan, you should have just did it, man. No, I'm playing.
just do it. But like,
Man,
just
please
did
don't
it,
do me like
dog.
that. Please
You
don't
should've
do
just
me
did
like
it,
that,
man.
man.
is
You
he
saw me.
on
I
your
stopped
saying,
breathing. I stopped breathing. I was like,
Should have just
Is he
did it,
their
man.
guy? That's the thing. We don't even know if he was their guy. It's like that's
I
hurt.
have
That hurt.
I already put in my soul what may happen because my boy was at the USC Pro Day. He told me everything. I was sitting there going, "Dang, man." He said the
like, Ken,
whole Rams.
you
He
know,
said
I'm
the
like
whole
this
Rams
every year.
contingent was
You know, I'm like this every year. Like I get stuck on a play. I'm like this every year, and most
nah.
of the time they fall to the Steelers. The Steelers, yeah, forget you,
They don't
Shawty.
trade up. They don't trade up.
We had
Well,
some bad ones.
Omar Khan. I will say this: he's been more willing to do it, so it's different. You know what I'm saying?
You got like $1 million picks. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, I think that Omar Khan is different from Colbert, where he will take shots, he'll take chances, and Omar Khan is like a new guy. He kind of like wants to acquire picks. I see what he's doing. Like my example would be like next year's draft. I fully expect the Steelers to really make a trade up. Like I can see that. Like I'm gonna be sitting here going, yeah, they're trading up to get something. So
if we need to, depending on how this go.
Come on.
well, I just feel
Put
like
the
they're
call
going. I just feel like they're going. Yeah, the Steelers won't be bad enough to be in position to be. Look, man, there's 6 or 7 quarterbacks coming out next year. I mean, I know some talks about how you don't know, you can't tell when quarterbacks, you can't. But next year, those quarterbacks run out of eligibility, so they have to come out. So the people we're talking about will be eligible. They will have to, I mean, the only one that can go back is Manning. Manning can go back. Manning doesn't have to come out. I think the other factor in this concept is NIL, which people they're just not. I guess they don't want to believe it, but you can make more money staying in school than you can with your rookie contract in certain sports. I mean, you're really starting to see this in other sports, like the example I would use, like the WNBA, where everybody was losing their mind off of Asia Wilson making $5 million for like 4 years. I'm like, yo, do you know how much money like Drew Watkins is making at USC as a sophomore? I'm like, y'all don't know how much bag she already got. She don't have to.
Jay was making a bunch of money before she got drafted.
Look, Juju has her own signature shoe in college. I want y'all to think about that. In college, she has her own shoe. It's a LeBron shoe. I wouldn't have went there, but it is a signature shoe. She should have went Jordan. It'd been all right. But she, but
nice.
And I'm about to make the I'm about to do direct. I'm about to do a direct flight for you. I'm about to do a direct flight for you, Sim, and you might have to attend one of the because we're already planning going. All the boys, we all might go to the. I told you my nephew got Jazzy Davidson on his phone. Now he's heartbroken because he just found out she got a boyfriend.
Yeah,
he's not heard the end. I've not heard the end of it. The last because her boyfriend plays for Tennessee, plays on the men's team. So like he saw the game was like. He's like, that's Jazzy. She's wearing the jersey. I was like, hey, man, look, bro. I was like, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Big league, fella. Young fella.
You know what I'm saying? You're 14, bro. That's a woman. That's a young lady. You're not going to get her. So it's like, I get it. I was laughing. He's like, yeah, that's going to be a pretty team next year. I was like, yeah, they are going to be pretty. They'll be pretty and they're going to be must-see TV next year. I will say that. But, yeah, but the money...
They will be.
Sanaya, Juju, Jazzy. There's a girl from Australia that's coming. That's over there, and then there's a girl. They're like loaded. they're gonna be loaded next year. So it's gonna be there'll be must see TV. There'll be them in South Carolina. It was so funny, Debs, that the South Carolina where it would have been a great game this year in LA. The great game will be in South Carolina next year.
Yeah,
South Carolina's
yes, it
loaded.
will.
So,
I wish I could go there.
They're gonna reload.
Because them
For
tickets
sure.
probably gone already.
oh no, South Carolina did reload. They just got the number 2 player in the country.
They
I'm
just
about to
got,
say, I
Yeah, they
figured
got
that. Dawn
Yeah,
ain't
got it,
playing the game.
No, Dawn don't play.
No.
No, Dawn don't play.
That's my alma
Yeah.
mater. So
Yeah, Dawn don't play. bro.
Oh, get
Like,
out of
it's-
here.
oh, that's yeah.
Come on, man. Who did they take, bro?
I like the
That's-
quarterback from South Carolina.
Oh,
I like
you see me sweating. I'm sweating.
Come on, man. Please.
Right.
Come on. Let's just see it. Maybe Omar on the phone. Oh, they took Ty Simpson.
What?
They did.
They took Ty Simpson?
Wait a
Yo,
minute.
Swagger University called it. They took
That's
him.
wild.
What? Oh,
Oh,
Kenyon,
because Matthew Stafford about to
Where
retire.
you
So
guys
they want to
in
they want to
Yo.
develop him
put it in the call, Omar. Stop playing.
right now.
If
Get on the
that's
phone
their
right
guy,
now.
that's the thing. We
Y'all
don't know.
out of control, bro. Y'all
We
out of
don't know
control.
who they waiting for.
They just take Ty Simpson. Come on, let's go.
Listen,
Y'all out of
I
control,
learned,
bro.
I learned my
Let's go.
lesson
Screen
with the
them
Malik
numbers.
Willis and Kenny Pickett situation.
Yep.
I see. I'm not gonna get excited. I learned my
You
lesson.
gotta- I don't know why you haven't clipped that. That should already be a clip. That should be a clip on YouTube, on TikTok of your reaction to the Steelers.
I was so mad.
That should be clipped.
I'm gonna go find that. I'm gonna go
You
find
gotta.
that.
That's a clip,
I think
bro.
that was the year. I don't remember if Destiny was on here, but we were saying no quarterback. I know for
Yeah.
me, I was no
Yeah,
I think
quarterback.
it was Destiny. Yeah, I think Destiny was on.
Well, it was funny because the whole walk up to the draft was Malik Willis, Kenny Pickett, and I remember we did the draft pre-show. I think Sim and I did a draft pre-show, and Sim was still like, yeah. I was like, man, I could care less about the quarterback. Like I was like, I don't like none of those dudes. Like I was like, I like Malik, and Sim and I we used to text each other with film. We would do that. We would text each other like Malik Willis games and stuff, watch the games, and I was like, but I don't know if he's a starter. I don't know if he's like our guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I enjoy watching him, but I was like, yeah, that's different. It's different watching the kid in college and then projecting him to the pros because you almost got to have the tools to see him be successful. And I didn't think you would draft him in the first, and if you really think about it, he's only flourished in his second. He's kind of done the Sam Darnold in a lot of ways, where people kind of gave up on him. And he had that one good year in Green Bay. Now we're going to find out if he's really good in Miami because now he gets to run the ship. And Sam Darnold had to
see him start.
Yeah, Sam Darnold was
start.
But Sam Darnold, they call Sam Darnold. But look, I said before, maybe it wasn't Sam Darnold. Maybe it was the organization. The Jets.
I mean,
Look, man, the Jets are.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if you play for USC and you go to the Jets, your career is done. I'm just telling you.
I don't care who you play for, and you go to the Jets. Your career.
Look, man, they drafted Keyshawn Johnson #1. He tried to save him. They drafted Sam Darnold. They drafted the offense. There's an offensive tackle on their team right now that's like really good from USC.
Didn't they draft your boy too?
Who?
You know who I'm talking about, man.
Who?
Dude that was he was just drunk not too long ago. He had video of him wandering around drunk. Or did the Jets draft him or he just played for them?
I can't think. You gotta give me his name. Now you throwing me off.
He only played for USC, I think, that one season.
Oh, he played 1 year at USC.
Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez.
Mark Sanchez.
Did they draft him? The Jets drafted
number
him.
one. Yeah.
That's the butt fumble.
Butt fumble. Yep.
Yeah, wasn't he a Heisman Trophy winner too? Mark Sanchez.
Yep.
Mark Sanchez.
Whoever think about that whole thing, Mark Sanchez went against the advice of everybody, like his draft evaluation. He went one, but they said he needed to go back to school. If he went back to school, his draft value would have went up higher. And Pete Carroll told him, "Don't leave. Like you need to stay in school one more year to get like a little bit better." I will say that he did surprise me that he was kind of good with the Jets that first year. He was kind of good because he took them to the playoffs. Remember, they played the Steelers in the playoffs.
Sure did.
Remember, that's that can't wait. That's that year.
Then that was the year Santonio Holmes was there. Was that
Yeah.
the year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the Ravens pick is in. I'm picking O-line.
You
That's my
guys are
pick.
way ahead of me.
Ravens. They definitely need some O-line.
They lost their center. They lost their left their right guard is they lost.
Offensive line, bro.
You know what, man? I'm not. You can argue the player. I'm actually not mad at. I'll say this about the Rams. At least they taking a shot.
That's true.
You know,
Yep.
they feel like, listen, we gonna
You
put
know-
this dude in the tuck. We still got Stafford.
And we got
Hey,
shy.
man.
We got shy, man. We ain't pulled the trigger yet.
But you know what though?
I
If a quarterback like that is going to go to a team, the Rams is not a bad spot because that guy's he's a great quarterback developer.
Yep.
I mean, if we want to have a real conversation, he can develop Ty Simpson.
Yep. Kyle Shanahan could too.
Yeah, I mean, like there's certain people they go to the squad.
Ravens took homeboy the guard.
Y'all way ahead
I
of me.
told you they was going offensive line, didn't I?
I said offensive line, yeah.
I said offensive line.
Yeah, homeboy. What's the dude named Tom Pelissaro called it? He called that Rams pick. He absolutely did earlier. He said they're looking at him. This is the reason why Ty Simpson would make sense. He called it.
I mean, he can develop those dudes can develop quarterbacks.
Just to make us upset, but I don't care because
Look, man,
I don't want us to have any other options, really.
I agree with you, Sam. I agree with you. I agree with you on Ty Simpson now. Now I thought about it, and then I think, look, man, those two guys are the best two quarterback developers in the NFL, and I would say they're probably 2 and 3 in the world. I mean, the only person that's better than them at doing that is at USC. Like Lincoln Riley is the best in the world. He's the best in the world at doing that. But other than that, yeah, I like that. That's not a bad pick. That's not a.
They had to get him right there.
I agree with you on that. They could have traded down and got Ty Simpson.
Got him later.
Because would the Jets pull that trigger?
Maybe.
Possibly.
This is how I feel. This is how I feel. If you got that dude, and if you got beliefs in that guy, go get your guy.
Go get your man. This is what I'm saying.
But what if you don't have to go get him?
Who you want?
But the Rams were saying screw them picks, and the Rams doing just fine. Go get your guy.
Pittsburgh don't do that, man.
Pull the trigger.
The Rams are riverboat gamblers. Look, man, it's an interesting strategy because you can say, well, it worked. It got them a Super Bowl. They don't care about picks like that. They feel like they don't. It's like this. It's like if you, and Sim knows this. It's like if you were playing Madden and you were in franchise mode and you were just picking the player. Like, forget what the computer's telling you to pick. You picking who you want to pick on your squad, and it giving you like D grades. Like the guys you get like D grades.
They're the best at it, right? Like they
you know what I'm saying?
Everybody else that tries that strategy, it usually doesn't work. But for the Rams,
don't care,
for some
man.
reason, I don't know who they sold to, but it works for them every time. It's like screw those picks. First round pick, here you go. I don't care.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Rams don't care. Rams
but
is.
they still was in the conversation. They sold their souls for the Super Bowl and still was in the conversation every year after that.
Yep.
They never really fell completely off.
I mean, I don't know if I would be doing that. It's like a riverboat gambling strategy. Like it's almost like because every year you almost have to go into the draft and reinvent yourself for the draft. If that makes any sense. Like you can't have a set strategy to what you're doing, a business plan, an outline. You know what I mean?
I'm not in that camp of wasting my picks, taking shots.
But a pick is a shot. You know how many first round picks?
No, but I'm just saying. I mean, some of these guys like throwing, stones out there, hoping that they get gold.
Yeah.
I can't see that, especially if you don't have somebody in your staff that is able to develop, like you were saying about the people who are good at
development. Yeah.
If you're not good defense, every year you taking a shot in the dark and you getting. I'm gonna bring back somebody y'all said earlier, Artie Burns.
Oh my God.
Man, already get Burns.
Yeah.
Already
That
got Burns.
he got
Um,
burned.
what's that
to a
guy
crisp.
from Georgia who
Jarvis
still
Jones. Lord have mercy.
yes, I
Oh,
mean,
not
come
Thomas
on,
Jones. Man.
wasted capital.
Hit
But
that pick.
that just goes to show that every pick ain't gonna hit.
But here's the thing: the Jarvis Jones pick I saw a mile away because he was at USC.
In many
Like
ways,
people don't
because
remember that
I don't think
he
they
played
play
for
that
Pete
well
Carroll.
down there.
Jarvis Jones was recruited by Pete Carroll. He went to USC. He was on that. He was on the team that lost. He was on the team after that lost the national championship to Texas. So he was on that next team. He was a recruit. He was a highly rated recruit, but he was an undersized linebacker. And Pete Carroll didn't know how to use him. And when I saw that in college, I said, "Oh, if Pete Carroll can't use you," that was my whole mentality switched at that moment. I was like, "Oh, if Pete Carroll can't make you work, then I don't have any." So when the Steelers drafted him, I was like, "Oh man, that's like the worst pick ever."
And the
Until
thing
already
is,
got burnt.
a lot of
No,
these,
but I was about
a
to say
lot of
that
these
at 7 that
conferences,
wasn't the word.
a lot of these conferences play a certain style of game, so they kind of make certain people in certain positions look a certain way.
Yeah.
So people get enamored. Oh, this person does this, like the run where in SEC when Clemson had all them wide receivers, and they had and then I think it was like their quarterback. So it's like, okay, who's doing what?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You talking about like the West Coast style offense or?
No, it's she's talking about like conferences because
Conferences
you can
in
be
general, because
because you
like
can be hidden. You can be hidden
basketball,
in conferences. They can
Oh
hide
yeah.
you, and then if you
exactly.
play
You can
if
get
you're in the
just
if
like
you're in
you
the Big
said,
Ten, you're playing different than you're playing in the SEC than if you're
exactly,
playing in the ACC. Seminoles is Florida State. Florida State it's a whole different type of style where
exactly,
somebody may not flourish in that, somebody else may
Yeah.
flourish. Seminoles is better than anybody else. The USC receiver that was with us that went to Florida State had a great year at Florida State, but he couldn't get the same run at USC because because they were loaded. You know what I mean? So like you're not going to get the same run, but that's the problem when you sign up for a school. Like when
and
you think about school, you're saying your stuff, the part of you that wants to be good can be supplanted in a certain situation if you don't want to compete. And you can argue that's the problem with kids today, and I hate to use parents, and Simmons apparently has a son that plays, but if your parent is telling you, "Oh, you don't have to take that coaching, I'll take you over here,"
Yeah.
and you learn that trait at a young age, that's why you see kids in college just transferring like it's the wind.
yeah,
No
like
loyalty, no
the
loyalty.
portal done opened up like a
You know what I'm saying?
factory.
And you don't develop. Think about it. You really don't develop when you do
Pick
that.
that kid from Miami.
That's why
Oh.
when you look at like a lot of the Steeler picks, especially for like defense or whatever, or even say trench people, they always go for the most part Big Tens because they like the Wisconsins, they like the Ohio States, they like the guys from Iowa because that's where people movers are. They are like most of the.
But that's the cold weather. But it's what the conference plays like the Steelers. If you really want to have that conversation, the conference plays like the Steelers traditionally would play. I think that and I think Tomlin loved at least the Tomlin regime. They loved the Ohio State player. They loved the Michigan player.
Yes.
They loved the Michigan State player. They loved all those players from that conference. If you just look at their draft, the way that they drafted, I mean, Tomlin rarely. You never saw Tomlin really fly out to LA to come see people at UCLA or USC or San Diego State. He just didn't do it. You know what I mean? So, but I think that what you get is it's a style more so, as you said, that it's a style more so as a other than what you would have normally. And I think that depending on we don't know what Mike McCarthy loves. So that's the test. We don't know what he's gonna like.
That's the biggest wild card, at least for me. Even thinking about what this draft was going to look like, because I don't know what he likes, what he wants to do. I'm a little bit still jaded about him being the coach as it is. So it's like, okay, out with the old, in with the older. What are they going to do? But I did go back and listen to one of the Steeler press conferences when they had all, I guess, the offensive, the coordinators. And the defensive guys sound all right. He sound like regular, like dude. not somebody who's kind of, not
Well,
to take some chances, but he's not as
well,
old.
Graham is. I mean,
back
people
in the
don't know. People don't know about Graham. Like Graham is a Yale. Graham went to Yale.
I know.
They don't want to talk about it. Like you hear him talk, you would think he went. No, Graham graduated from Yale. He was an Ivy League guy, which is crazy. You know, when you start thinking about it, like, oh, that dude that's an educated brother right there. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, but I think this is. Look, man,
And people want to
the Jets pick right here is going to be very tricky, man.
Man, the Jets, if they take him, bro.
The Jets are tricky,
Take
man.
who?
The Jets would take Mekhi Lemon. They would do it.
Now,
They
I don't
would do
know,
it.
honestly.
The Jets don't have a structure. The Jets do not care. They just care about acquiring talent, which is why they're always picking where they're picking. They do not have a plan. You know what I'm
It would
saying?
be crazy to take. I wouldn't take the receiver in the first if I'm them.
Yeah, but they'll think we can just pair him up with with old boy from Ohio State.
But
the problem is you had two little receivers. Huh?
Do they have a quarterback?
Uh,
I mean, if you won't have a quarterback, it don't matter what receivers you pick.
Didn't they get who they get? They got went back there from the Raiders. Went back there that was originally with them, right? That was with the Raiders last year. He went back. You know what I'm talking about?
Let me see.
I'm blanking.
Who's the Jets quarterback? Let me see.
Oh, Geno?
Yeah, Geno.
Seattle?
Oh my Lord, that's right, Geno Smith.
Yeah, Geno.
Yeah,
maybe he was original. Remember, he was the original Jets pick.
Sure was. Second round.
He was the original Jets pick. Yep.
I remember that pick and how that long face he had by not getting drafted in the first round.
Yep.
I remember that.
Yep. That's wild. And I'm telling you, man. Look, chat. Stop trying. Look, man. I'm just trying to give you all a dose of reality, man. Don't kill the messenger. The Jets are that diabolical. They would do some stuff like that. Don't kill the messenger, bro.
Oh man.
Look at Sim. Sweat.
Now the pick. Who they get? Who they took? Oh. Okay.
Oh, King and Sadiq. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. And I'm gonna say right now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
The Jets taking him.
I feel bad for King and Sadiq because he got my name. He got my name. You know what I'm saying? He got my name. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm the OG. He the youngin. You know what I'm saying? He got my name. He got game. And now he gonna be what I call purgatory. Because that's what the Jets are.
Really purgatory. I thought he would have went a little earlier. I forgot all about Kenyon Sadiq.
I thought he was going to the Chiefs, remember? Because the Chiefs was really brought him in for like a top 30 visit. They went to I thought the Chiefs really wanted him because they wanted to replace Travis Kelce when Travis is gone. But
the Lions don't need no first round receiver.
Nope.
Vikings.
Nope. They got 4 receivers.
First round.
Nope.
It sure would, Wave Dave. If the Steelers, again, guys, I try to preference myself because we went through this with the Malik Willis thing. I try not to get hope that the Steelers see it the same way. Now, in some of these last couple drafts, some of those we were kind of right on. We was like, man, if they could get this guy, and they ended up doing it. You know, even though like a Caleb Johnson was a 3rd round, that last year's draft kind of went the way we expected with players.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah.
So maybe, but we don't know what, like Deb said, we don't know what McCarthy is looking for. Now he's an offensive guy, so you would think,
right?
But we don't know. Like even if he's sitting there at 21, because I've seen this story before, y'all. You know, I always tell y'all the Jesse Bates story.
Mm-hmm.
I just knew for a fact that we were going to draft him because I told y'all my wife's cousin was his agent at the time. He even told me like he thought they were going to draft him, and then they draft Terrell Edmonds, and I'm like, huh? And at that time, we needed a free safety. So you just never know what the organization is looking at. The scouts are looking at what Mike McCarthy is looking at. But I really hope that the vision of having a guy like Mekhi Lemon in the slot with DK and Pittman Jr. and I think Roman Wilson gonna get some love this year too.
Yeah, bro. I'm hearing that Roman Wilson's on the outs, bro. I'm hearing Roman Wilson's on the outs. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm just hearing that he's not. Look,
if that's the case, you better go get
Mike McCarthy likes receivers that can play outside the inside.
Yeah,
he said that. He said that he likes guys that can play outside inside. Roman Wilson can't play outside. That's already been established. He's not an outside guy. He's a slot.
That's it.
That's it.
I was going to say that. I thought I was reading that they want somebody that's really versatile, like somebody.
Yeah, you have to be able to play all three receivers. You have to be able to play all three because he's gonna put you in all three different situations. So you're gonna see DK in the slot, Pittman in the slot, Pittman. You know, what I mean, he's gonna do that. So if we're just going by the Green Bay model, and he's trying to get the third guy to be in the Green Bay model, he likes big receivers, but he likes versatile receivers. So that's why I wasn't high on Boston, but other people were because he's big. But I'm like, yeah, but he's not a route. He doesn't. You know what I'm saying? He's not really a three. He can't play all three. He's like kind of like a X. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's kind of like what he is. So, but I think the Steelers will double dip at wide receiver. I think if stuff happens the way it happens a certain way, then they would probably get another receiver that can do like be a stretch to field, whatever, another type of receiver you can get later because receivers are deep in this draft. But I was just hearing that Roman, because unless Roman can return kicks, and I haven't seen evidence where he's a kick returner. And I'll give you another thing: Mekhi Lemon can return kicks and punts. He can do both. So if you really want to have that discussion,
I'm off watering, man.
But first round,
huh? We say the this?
I said, but first, I don't know. I'm like first round. There are no receivers, say third round. That
no, the receivers are. It's a deep class, but I just think what you're trying to get. Yeah, it's
a generational talent. Like that's a first round talent.
Right now, it ain't other than, and maybe Kenyon knows differently. Other than receiver, or the old tackle, or the guard, I don't even know. I don't know right now before this pick where else I would go in the first round if I'm Pittsburgh.
Right.
Cooper's good too.
Exactly.
That would be 2 years you didn't address your need. Even if you say you address it in free agency.
They got 12 picks. I don't think this is the year to trade back.
No, they're going to trade.
Don't need any more picks.
They're not going to make all 12 of their picks this year.
Yeah.
They're going to make a trade in this draft. It's just it may not be in. They may trade back into the second. I can see that happening. Trade back late first.
Exactly.
I can see that.
Trade down.
But I don't see them doing any. I mean, look, the shock of the draft has already happened. Ty Simpson was the Rams. That's a shock. Because Ty Simpson, I don't care what people try to tell me. People try to convince you. Yeah, that dude, whatever. I ain't see it.
But there's
and I watch him.
What lineman is left that you would take over Lemon? Like who's left that you would take over Lemon?
Well, the Penn State kid is gone. I don't think there's anybody. The Penn State guy was the guy, and he's gone.
So what about on defense?
Where? He's an offensive coach.
Like
they need a wide receiver.
Where would you take? Like I'm saying, like who would be equivalent to that type of talent?
I don't think they would
do
it. What's that other
at 21?
Like you can get a good defensive player in the second round. It's not going to be equal to that talent that Lemon has. That the potential of the talent. You would solidify your wide receiver position for years to come. You won't have to worry about that. So if you go draft a quarterback next year, you're straight.
If that's the case, for me, I'm kind of jaded in a way because Kevin Colbert was able to do it. So that means no one's on that staff able to get wide receivers. Because I
I
mean,
mean, you can, but for that type of talent, you got to pay for it.
Do they even apply like the best available? We don't even know if this regime does that.
But we don't know who's on their board and where they have players slotted. And then also, I mean, Blake Miller just went from Clemson, and Blake Miller, I would call the upset going at 18 for offensive tackle. He's a good player, but I don't know if I would put. But the Vikings need an offensive tackle, so that's like a need pick. So that's a need pick.
Tackle.
So
they don't need receivers and stuff. They already solidified.
Oh, you know who's still out there too? I forgot about, and they've been kind of linking him to the Steelers. It's two guys actually.
You talking about Cooper?
Denzel Boston and Omar Cooper.
I talk about Denzel Boston.
I mean, I wouldn't be upset by Omar Cooper. I wouldn't be upset about
that. The problem is this: of the receivers, who's ranked of the receivers that are on the board, who's ranked first?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's got to be Lemon.
Who's ranked second? Boston can fall out of the first round. Omar Cooper could be there in the second round.
Yeah.
And Omar Cooper,
that's when I think that's when we're going to see the trade out
the first round.
Yep.
If we don't do it tonight, which is getting close, I think tomorrow we're going to see some movement. Still to come up to get something.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think they keep all 12 of those picks. I wouldn't. I don't think you need to pick 12 guys.
No, they don't have 12 slots.
Yeah.
That you want to pay. So I don't see. I don't be surprised if they get 8 guys that make the roster from this draft, or 6, depending on what they do.
Man, for that type of talent, man, I like.
Defensive tackle.
If that boy follow you, man, you gotta pull a trigger on that.
Man, I tell y'all stuff. It's just me scouting the kid, and I just think that he's a problem. And I think you put him in the right system, he's a problem. Just all this stuff about him running, he can't run. And I'm like, y'all not watching the tape, man. Like, I'm just telling you, you put him with.
I came in here with that, with that mindset.
You put him with the right people. You put him in that Mike McCarthy system, in that West Coast, get you open. Just saying, man, it'll be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Now, I wouldn't be so high on it. I don't want to talk about it like that if they didn't bring him in there. But they brought him in, and that that is a pattern. They took the defensive tackle. Yeah,
they took the tackle. Yeah.
They went D tackle. They don't even feel.
Well,
like
they lost.
They don't even feel.
I think they lost.
First round pick.
But I think they lost some people though. Like, it depends on who they lost. Because if you lose people, then your draft changes. Once you lose people in free agent, then they lose. Yeah, they lost. That played for us that we drafted. Didn't they lose him? They lost him. They lost 2 of their defense tackles.
Oh, Hargrave.
Yeah, they lost 2 guys. The Vikings lost 2 people. So that's like a hole. Now you got to fix the hole.
Traded up, right? They just traded to 20, right?
Did they?
Yeah, I'm watching on my phone. Look like they traded up.
Now the Eagles
might be going to get a receiver because they're trying to get rid of AJ Brown.
I don't think they're gonna take Lemon though. I think they take one of the bigger kids.
No.
Oh yeah, Boston. Yeah.
Lemon gonna fall in our lap, man. Come on. You gotta put a check on that boy.
Y'all out of control. Yes.
I was thinking about this too as I was looking at our needs. Who's the next best off-ball linebacker?
In this draft
is the only one who went so far. Like a stand-up backer.
Gonzalez. Texas Tech. But I wouldn't take him at 21.
Yeah, I don't think the Steelers would do that because our biggest needs, I mean, we know them watching the team, but even listed is obviously quarterback, O-line, receiver, tight end, and linebacker, off-ball linebacker. That's why I'm thinking the value at 21 off of those positions has got to be wide receiver right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at any other way. I'm looking at this value.
Man, tight end. Like, who you going to draft? Who you going to draft over Lemon? A tight end?
Not at 21.
Well, you don't need a tight end.
Not at 21.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Right. You really don't need
the,
one. It's not a pressing
the,
need.
Not at
I
21.
mean,
You definitely
the Steelers will draft a tight end this year because they'll want a third tight end or H back to play that role in that offense. But I mean, you have two tight ends that are studs if you use them the right way. I think Freiermuth will have a big year in this offense, whoever's the quarterback is, because I think that Mike McCarthy values he will know how to really utilize Freiermuth. Now Freiermuth has an issue where he has concentration issues because he will drop balls that he shouldn't drop in certain situations. And the more interesting decision will be what do they do with Darnell Washington? How does he
Exactly.
come back, and how do they utilize him? That would be a very interesting thing. But I can see them getting tight end. But in this draft, the only tight end that was viable in this first 30 picks was Kenyon Sadiq. Sadiq was the stud. He was the guy. So so if you're gonna look at tight ends after that, I can see that happening. But they have multiple picks to address that need. But I don't know, man. That's yeah. I'm just looking at the value. I'm not looking at anything else. I'm looking at the value, and that's all I'm looking
Did
at.
the
I'm not
Eagles trade with Dallas? It looked like the Eagles traded with Dallas.
They might have.
Dallas was at 20. They was right before us.
Yep. They was right before us.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Eagles traded with Dallas. I wonder what they had to give up. Let me see.
Well, they went from 20. They went from 23 to 20. So I don't know how much you.
Yeah, they went up 3 spots. So who you think y'all? Who y'all think they targeted?
They were afraid of whoever Dallas or the Steelers were taking. It had to be.
Yep.
That's why I'm concerned, man.
But I don't.
I mean, the Eagles could do it, but
Lemon, though.
I just don't see it. Yeah, it just doesn't.
Yeah, the Eagles might get a safety. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, right? The way that offense is constructed is almost kind of like not the way the offense works.
Right. My Freeland, I forgot that he was throwing the board.
You have it very similar to what we saw with Pittsburgh. They have this one big strong guy, and then they try to get these other, like Devontae Smith is nice, but
you're right.
That's why I wouldn't see them having Smith and Lemon. I think they would try to go get another big kid if they're planning to move AJ.
If I'm moving AJ, I'm getting a big receiver. I'm with you. If I'm moving AJ, it makes no sense. If you move AJ, you get a big receiver to take his spot.
Yeah.
But
Smitty says Eagles took Lemon.
Really?
Monroe Freeman went to the Panthers.
Yeah, I don't know. Smitty, I don't know if he sees it already. I mean, I'm watching it online, so I don't know if he says they took.
I'm watching it online now too.
Oh, man, that don't make no sense.
What channel y'all watching?
I'm just watching the tracker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have a TV in my office.
Yeah, I was on the NFL Network, but it seemed like you guys were so far ahead of me. And now
that don't make no sense if the Eagles took him. That makes no sense to me. But okay, if that's what they wanted to do, if that's a fact, if that actually happened, it don't make no sense. But okay, now let's see what the Steelers are going to do at 21.
They did. They took him.
That don't see.
That's wild.
That's what I was saying. Didn't I say I was worried about it? I knew if they jumped in front of us because they knew he was going to fall to us.
I bet not hear nothing from McCarthy or any of them talking about dog. This is what I'm saying, Omar Khan. If we don't know, but if Lemon was one of your guys, go get him. You cannot let 2 spots like this. This is what I'm talking about, man.
Well, the Eagles did what the Steelers should have did. The Eagles did what the Steelers should have did.
I'm not gonna get overly hyped because I don't know for a fact, but
that's pretty much the discussion. The Eagles did what the Steelers should have did. The Eagles will make trades to get players that they feel that they need, and yeah. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Mekhi Lemon will be an All-Pro in the NFL.
Man, I'm hyped about that. But again, we don't know. We don't know if the Steelers were in play for him. We have no idea. But
no, Steelers would have took him. It's just the Michael Pittman pick. Think about it. Remember all that year, and Colts took Pittman, and we were picking like I think we were 2 picks down, and we knew that if he would got past the Colts, he would have got to us. We wouldn't have to take Old Canada, who ended up being
What did Dallas give up for him?
I think they gave up the 23rd. I don't know what they did.
I'm surprised Dallas would do that.
If I'm Pittsburgh, I'm trading down, man.
That's what I said.
You might as well.
Well, just trade down, bro.
Yeah, I mean, what's the plan if you trade down? We already got 12 picks. We got to get rid of a whole lot more.
Second round or like.
But that's my only hesitation to it. Not saying I don't agree, but it's like they already sitting on 12 picks. So trading down gives us what, 13, 14?
I'm trading down. I'm trading down. I'm trading other picks.
They give other people your picks.
For who?
It depends on who are on their board. Like I said, I haven't watched. This is the 1 year I haven't really watched any players, free agents, nothing. So I have no clue what these guys are looking for.
That's my boy, man. That's my boy, man.
I'm sick. And they drafted him one ahead of us. They jumped ahead of us to get him. That's why I told you something. I said I'm concerned. Concerned, man.
I don't get it. Man. I don't get why they didn't. We ain't never gonna know. Maybe
we the Steelers, man.
Maybe somebody will ask that question.
The Eagles picked Lemon because they know they're trading AJ Brown.
Yes, That's exactly why I said they're going to go receiver. That's why they hop ahead of us, so they could draft Lemon.
It's insurance, bro.
Yeah, but okay, even if they did that ain't no pick for the Steelers. He ain't gonna.
They need. Well, maybe they mean we got the whole weekend, but they need a AJ Brown replacement.
Yeah, he's not a big receiver.
Yeah, they need a combative guy, like a guy that can go get it, because Jalen Hurts likes to throw it up.
Yeah,
he's not that type of quarterback, in my opinion, where he's going to utilize.
He's not accurate like that.
I don't see where the fit is. I don't see where the fit is for Lemon. Lemon is a smaller, shiftier receiver.
If you play him in the slot, and you still have whoever you trade AJ Brown for, and you still have what's the kid? What's the other from Alabama? You still have him who's a stretch guy. He stretches the field, and then you have Lemon underneath.
Smith.
You have Lemon. You have Smith. You have Smith, and then you have Lemon. You have those two. I can see the fit. That's like it's not like I'm with Sim. It's the can you get it to him? It's the can you get it? Can you get it to him? Because
they can small ball you to death.
Yeah. They can do that better than anybody.
Guys. I'll pick us in. Let's see where we going. We might be going Cooper.
Man, I don't even care now. No, I'm just.
It don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They make me salty every year. You know I be mad every year.
They're gonna do something stupid. Watch. They're gonna draft a quarterback in the first round.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Offensive tackle.
If they do that,
they could have got the second round.
If they do that,
stupid.
I better see fire.
And Omar, I trust Omar, Mike McCarthy.
Old Mike.
Exactly.
Do the right
if
thing,
they did that, I want to
Hey,
see
man.
that full of get fire. This one, and this one.
I do not trust Omar Khan. I am Game of Thrones. I'm sorry.
That's right.
I look at everybody like they little finger. I'm just keeping it 100. So y'all can sell whatever you want to sell, but I look at everybody just like Littlefinger. Like you be thinking, you know me, he's selling you everything. Start believing everything. But look what happened to Sansa. You know what I'm saying? Innocent little girl. You're saying.
Omar on my bad side tonight, man.
I'm so sorry.
We'll never know, but I just feel like, come on. I know y'all brought it in too. I know they like the lemon.
We have a million picks. We have a million picks.
I'll just would take it that maybe
right
they didn't. Because I don't see if that's what you really wanted, you didn't go do it. When they've done it, he did it before.
They might draft Boston. I'm telling you right now, they draft Boston, I'm hot. I'm just telling you now. They draft Boston, I'm hot. Because
if they draft him,
I'm
then
on
you
the
know they
game of
want to
lemon, man.
you're right.
Thank
Right.
you, Leonard Green. Thank you, Leonard Green. Fire the white Mike.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Y'all can't be. It ain't the coach ain't making the pick. The coach ain't making the pick. So I'm not even gonna do that. Nah, man. Nah. You can't be firing everybody, man. We ain't the Clippers.
Wait a minute, they
You know what I'm saying?
did that to the other one.
No. Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin.
Let us have a losing season. Let us have a losing season. All for this head.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I already told you that. Still a nation.
I already got the
all for this head.
I already
Still
got
a
the
nation ain't gonna
Sky's
allow
falling.
no losing season.
As I always tell Lanisha, as I always tell Lanisha, as I always tell Debbie, as I always tell Sim, cue the music. You hear Johnny Gill playing in the background. I'm just saying. Because they come out like roaches, man. They like roaches, bro.
Week 15,
Like
you're going to be sliding down the wall.
You know
I'm
what
telling you.
I'm just saying, you can be having a good year. I'm telling you, you do not. It's like I'm not even arguing with them no more, man. Like it's like, come on, bro.
Oh man, Smitty must be out there because he just put we drafted ever. I said it. I said a tackle might have been in play.
Who did
He
we
said
get?
the kid out of Arizona.
I really hope that the fans like their pick, because for them to have this event in Pittsburgh and they don't like the pick, it's a bad look.
Well, he's a good player. I just don't know.
No, we don't know what this regime does.
Is he a first rounder though?
I don't know
See,
about that.
I can't say. I don't know much about him.
He's good though. I'm not doing that. He's good. He's good. He's really, really good. I mean, for where he's at, for this space, and an offensive line and run, maybe. But I'll say this: they didn't want to pick him. That's not who they wanted. That's not who they picked if Lemon would have been there.
Well, drum roll. I can't be excited about the pick because I don't know him. What this tells me though, folks, is kind of what I said on Tuesday. I felt like that Broderick Jones news was going to have an effect on this draft. Mm-hmm. That's why I thought maybe they would possibly move up, potentially take a tackle.
I don't know
if it wasn't guard, and clearly they feel the same way.
I don't know anything about him either. I
know nothing about him. I don't know if he's left side or right side.
So Kenyon, what's up? You know something about him?
He's Arizona State's a good player. He's really good. He's really, really good player. Played right tackle in college. Very solid. Yeah. So, but maybe he could be tackle versatile. And you know what I mean? You can play right and left. I mean, Broderick Jones was a right tackle at Georgia. He played both. So if they feel like that, really this says more about not even Broderick Jones. It says more about the backup, Cook. We really want to have a discussion. You know what I mean? It means that I don't know if they believe in him like that. Or Spencer Anderson.
You take this guy in the first round though. Like
you
gotta be investing in him for real.
He gotta be like that. Like,
oh, they think he like that.
Go ahead. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Or they're gonna try to make you think he like that.
That's why he said, "Who the hell?"
Big boy.
Lemon was right there. That's why I said, man, I'm with you.
6'5", 324.
Highly disappointed with that.
I gotta watch some film. I'm honest, being honest with y'all guys. I don't know nothing about him.
I had know nothing about him either. I didn't even see this one. I saw like we talked about earlier for the offensive line. I saw Lemon. I even saw Cooper. I didn't see this coming. It
was all Lemon for me. Once we got to 15, I was like, all right, now we in play.
Yeah. But I got nervous when the Eagles traded out.
I mean, I've seen the kid play because he was in the Pac-12 before it disbanded. Okay. So he was at Arizona State. So I saw him play a couple of times.
So in your opinion, do you feel like he's worth the 21st pick, overall pick?
I just think new regimes think about players differently, and the example is right in front of you. Mike McCarthy thought Will Howard was a better quarterback than some of the quarterbacks that got drafted ahead of him. He said that.
Look at this. Look at this comment. Shout out to Master of Music.
I'm looking at it now.
I won't never. Let me say this. I won't never go that far.
He is upset.
This is the reason why I'm saying that. Not a shot at you, Master of Music. Reason why I never say that is because there are more variables at play than we'll ever know.
Yep.
Do I feel like I think the best value, in my opinion, was Lemon? Were the Steelers high on him? We'll never know. I think if they would have drafted, Kenya made a great point. If they would have came back and drafted Boston or Cooper right after at 21, then we would have known. Oh, they was trying to get a receiver.
Yep.
Might still be. They might just be like, oh, let's let this slide. We'll come back and get one. But we'll never know if Lemon was at the top of their board. And
So I have a question for you guys.
tackle is not that bad of a pick. Like we got to continue to build that young offensive line.
I'm okay with it because to me, you like you said, you build the trenches. I'm a trench person.
Yeah.
If you can't move people, then you're not worth being on the field. And
So my question is, oh, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, I think Roger wasn't playing. No, I don't believe. But when you let too many people in the back, you're not doing your job.
Okay.
So
what do y'all think about Roderick Jones now?
I shouldn't have to put my 3 tight ends on the field because my 6 or 5 can't keep a guy from my quarterback.
I mean,
have we talked about this Aaron Rodgers thing?
But I don't talk about Aaron Rodgers because he's relevant because we don't know until he comes back. I don't know anything. So like me speculating on what he's doing, I don't care. I don't care what he's doing.
No, I want if that's the case, I just go with who you have and stop sitting and wait for this guy.
Yeah, see, reason why I don't do that is because reason why I don't get into all that is because that dude moves to his own beat. He's been doing it his whole life. So if somebody that moves like that, you're not changing how they move. You being frustrated is not going to affect what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They're going to move the way they want to move, and we just got to let it play out. So I don't even think about that. That's like if they come, cool. If they don't, cool. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about that. I'm ambivalent towards it. As far as like what we're seeing now, what you see with now, it's a different regime. So they're going to look at players. This is the first one. Nobody could be 100% sure what they would do. As Sim said earlier, you can kind of see the blueprint with Tomlin, but you can't see it in the Mike McCarthy era because this is first draft. So if Lemon is there, do they pick Lemon? I would say it was probably 85% chance they would have because they brought him in. They loved him. They talked about him in the pre-press conference. They said, "Hey man, he was great." You know what I'm saying? The Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles just said, "Oh yeah, I like that kid too, so I'm gonna go get him before your pick." Am I mad at Philly for doing their due diligence? No, dude, that's what you're supposed to do. If you want somebody, as Sade said, if you want somebody, you go get them. You know, courted them. You know, took them out. You know, bought dinner. You got to close, homeboy. You can't be coming in there, going home, getting dropped off at the crib, getting dropped off and you drive by yourself. That was a wasted night. I'm wasting $150 on you or $20, whatever I'm spending. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Go get him.
Go get him.
Go get him.
So if you don't want to go get him, then it is what it is. This pick is. I understand the pick as far as substance. You do need offensive line. You do need to build the trenches. I agree with that. But could you have done the same thing in the second and third? Yes.
And this is my whole thing too.
It's the
draft is in Pittsburgh, man. The draft is in Pittsburgh, man.
That's not an inspiring pick.
Now that's what I just said. They're home. I mean, this draft is being held in Pittsburgh. You owe it to me, your fans, to be dynamic, at least this time.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
I love some of the comments, man.
So y'all feel like Broderick is cooked? Is that how y'all feel? Like Broderick is cooked?
I
We don't
felt that
know.
way
It must.
when they
Like,
announced it.
It's hard to say,
Like
but
they
I just
drafted
read
a
on the
tackle in
ticket.
the first
I
round.
just read on the ticket about his neck injury, so maybe they
Yeah.
consider it more
That's what I'm
serious
saying,
than it
man.
is.
And I said it Tuesday. That was my concern that
Because we had found a tackle in the second round.
maybe. But see, this is the
Maybe.
thing.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
know. I'm with Kenyon full 100%. This pick doesn't move me, but I'm also going to step aside and say I don't know the kid.
No,
So
yeah,
I don't.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I don't
I'm
like to
gonna
be
tell you.
overly emotional and say it's a trash pick. Like some of us in the comments, y'all going crazy. Y'all don't know what this dude.
Like
I don't want to
I
say
feel it's a
that.
trash
I
pick. I just feel like
learned
we could
my
have drafted
lesson.
somebody else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
learned
wanted
my
a
lesson
bigger
about
bang.
getting excited about picks.
Yeah.
So now I don't let that move me anymore.
Yeah,
Because y'all remember
And, you know,
that year I wanted Christian Gonzalez, and y'all see what he doing. That boy's a dog.
it just depends on, you know what it is though, but you don't. It's here's the weird part. We can speculate, have our own.
Mhm.
You know, we all want certain players. It's all great. You know, what I mean, all that's cool. Which is why it's so funny. Which is why, and Sim knows this. I stopped talking about Makai Lemon. I stopped talking about him because I knew. I said to
Yeah.
myself, yeah. And you know, I've seen him enough where I knew what he was. You don't have to convince me. I can't convince y'all unless I take y'all to the game. And y'all see what I saw. You see what I saw in person. And I'm just saying, I knew it. So I was like, yeah, he's great. Whoever the coach was. If
And
Tommy
look,
was the coach, if it wouldn't have mattered.
I don't
All
agree
of
with this
those top
statement either.
visits that they had, there was a lot of receivers in that in those top visits, and they
Yeah.
couldn't stop raving about this kid. So I kind of was looking at like,
Y'all
okay,
see this comment? Shout outs to Night. I do not agree with that statement at all.
I don't
Yeah,
either.
but
I don't either.
It's how many offensive
we didn't know who
linemen do any
Antonio
of us
Brown
know?
was. We didn't know who Brock Purdy was. I
How
sure
many
didn't.
offensive line honestly do many of us know? Just and the only reason why you know them, let's be 100% honest, it ain't because you watching them, you heard about them. So again, Night Rider, I'm not picking on you, but I'm saying as fans, we are too emotional and we think we know everything about every player. I seen one of you guys already say this dude is a project. How y'all know that?
You don't know that.
I mean, he could be, but I'm saying
and just like a story is always told from the voice of the author. So whoever wrote it may not have known much and got their information from somebody else.
And then also, as Sim always points out, which is why I never comment when he does it. I never say nothing. It's because when he says, some of y'all are highlight watchers. Y'all don't watch prospects. Y'all not scouting. Y'all not watching college games on Saturday, watching each specific player, taking notes, doing this. You not doing that. You watching splash players. You watching stuff that gets touchdowns and stuff like that. You are not watching the interior offensive line of the Arizona State Sun Devils or the interior offensive line of the Ohio State Buckeyes or the interior offensive line of the USC. You are not watching them to look at them as a prospect. Trust me, you're not doing that because that is boring. It's boring work. I'm telling you right now, sit there and watch a game and look at the feet of offensive linemen during a game that you're watching for enjoyment and also scout.
and
Show me when you do that.
Real quick.
You not.
This is the last thing I'm going to say because there's no need of going back and forth with anybody. My man, I'm not talking specifically to you when I say you don't know everything. That's a general statement. Number two, your comment right here proves my point. You said I was high on Broderick Jones, who was much more known, and he's a bump. That is my very point. You said we don't know the guy, so why pick him? So what you're saying right here contradicts your point.
Yeah.
If Broderick Jones was a well-known guy and he turned out to be
He
a
still
bum,
was a
as
bum.
you say, there you have it.
And
But again,
the
this is
thing
a
is, you don't know if
personal.
he's
But
a
I
bum.
don't think he was properly
can't even
developed
say
though. I don't think Broderick Jones was properly developed.
First of all, Broderick Jones is young. That's
Exactly.
the first thing. He came into the draft younger than everybody else. I think that's the part they don't really talk about. Remember, he left school. He was draft eligible, but he left school a year early. Think about it. He's kind of should have went back to Georgia and been a red shirt.
And
He's really a red shirt.
I'll say this: Kevin Dawson, LA Rams. He went there. He everybody said he was a bum by all standards in Steelers Nation, but he went to the Rams and in that system, he works.
I'm
So I
not.
won't say
Yeah,
that
I'm not gonna
Broderick
debate
was.
picks no more.
I'm
Knight
looking
Rider,
at
we
it
do
like
this all
I'm
the
looking at
time.
it like this. A lot of
We
these
never gonna
prospects
agree.
get bad advice
So
and leave
shout outs
before
to
they
you,
should.
Knight Rider. We're never gonna agree, so I'll let you have that. I forget. Some of y'all, it's never gonna be, and that's perfectly fine. I'm not sitting here trying to say I'm right. What I'm saying is the contrary to
Yeah.
that. Too many of us fans think we are always right. That is a fact. Just look at the chat. I don't do that. I never do that because I always say I don't know. I'm not a scout. I'm not a coach. I don't know. I can give you what my opinion is, but I always, once a player, coach, staff member is on the team, I'm like, all right, I got to root for them now.
Yep.
I'm not just going to sit here and bash. Like, what if this dude
Yep.
turns out to be one of the best tackles we ever seen? Then what we say?
I mean, because the conversation really shouldn't start until year 3. That's when
Exactly.
who he is. So we can do this. Example: who did I bash for the Steelers for 4 years? 48. I stopped calling him his name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I had to get to that. I had to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like when he first came, I had to be like, "Hey man, he might be. I don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? We have to see what he's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So for every TJ Watt,
You see, again, another guy who played in, the SEC, who somebody thought he was the crack.
You know what? I'm sick of Knight Rider. I gotta let you go, man. You
let him
no,
stay.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna let you go. You're welcome. I'm not gonna reply to any more of your comments. How about that? Shout out. Thank you for supporting me. I'm never gonna reply to any of your comments anymore because we clearly just don't see eye to eye. Whatever. So I'll let you have that. But yeah, I do agree with infamous Tim here, guys. Before we wrap up here, he says if the Cowgirls were willing to trade up with a rival, and we have 3 third-round picks, you let a team jump you and grab arguably the best receiver in the class. That I can agree with. It ain't about the player. It's I wish the Steelers would have done that. So we can all sit here and say, how did they let that happen and they picked the offensive tackle? But I'm not going to bash the offensive tackle because we don't like the pick.
Look, I'm older than y'all. I've seen the Steelers make a pick that was egregious, that to me changed the franchise fortunes forever. To me, and I was young. And the Dan Marino pick will always be the pick that changed the franchise fortunes to me. Because if you draft him, I don't know if we might have 8 or something like that. I'm just saying. So they didn't pick him at that time, and I'm pretty sure Steelers people I'm pretty sure people in Pittsburgh were like bashing who they picked, and some were happy. We don't know how it's gonna play out. It's really like at this point, you have to, as Sim says, you gotta ride what they did, and you have to see how it plays out. Every first round pick is not gonna walk in and be a star. They're not even gonna be good. Let's have a real conversation. They're not.
And you, like you said, you got to give people time to develop when they get into these new systems.
Got to give them a shot. That's all I can do. Are we upset? Did I want Lemon? I want Lemon, but I didn't lose my mind.
The Browns just took his consumption on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I just thought what he brought would have been perfect. But I thought he was going to go to the Rams, and the Rams drafted Ty Simpson. So that shows you the Rams went to the pro day, raved about Lemon, took Ty Simpson. So that just shows you how the draft process really works. Because whatever they're telling you on the outside, when they go back to their facilities and they have that conversation with that little meeting, that you see on their show behind the scenes when they have those conversations, different conversation. Pretty sure they was like, yeah, love Lemon, but yeah, we need a quarterback. Let's develop Ty. You know what I mean? Let's make that move.
Yeah.
So whatever we want, unless we in the room. Now, if I was in the room, and
I'm pissed. Yeah.
Yes, I'm angry. They took my guy. I would be fighting for my guy. But
I'm more upset with the position, man. It's not the player. I don't know the player. I just thought they would have did something a little more.
Because we've been doing this for years. We've been drafting it for years. Outside of last year when we took interior defensive.
Right.
We drafted offensive linemen for years. We took Fatanu We took Broderick
Yeah.
Jones,
Mhm.
and now we took this cat here.
And
So
I have no problem with building the trenches. I'm with that. I'm have no problem with building the trenches. Though. I'm always going to be cool with offensive linemen. If I'm using the model, I'm trying to get my offensive lineman to be solid. Hey, let's do that. But the problem is that you see the player that can really, as you said, you're in Pittsburgh. It's just a splash hit. It's a splash hit. You bring them in. You have those three as your three receivers. You get you another one later. Now in my mind, I'm thinking, well, they're gonna have to address wide receiver at some point if they do in the second round. Now I'm looking at second round receivers. I mean, the Browns just drafted Casey Concepcion. So like you
I guess I wouldn't be as mad if I knew what Roman Wilson was going to do. You know, like it seems
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't be as mad if I saw some type of like whatever from him. Like it would be,
I forgot
okay.
Concepcion.
Oh, you did? You know Concepcion was there?
I feel like
I totally forgot that he was sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh, Casey?
Wow.
Yeah, Casey and Omar there. And Cleveland just took Casey.
Yeah, Casey with the Browns now, so that's going to that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Cleveland just took him. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't get it. That's all I can say.
This how I look at it.
The wide receiver class is deep, but
yeah, it's not even about the deep. It's about fit. That's all I really care about. Like it's not even the deep. It's there's a lot of receivers you can always find, but it's who fits, who looks. Not even that it looks good. It's just as y'all said.
Can we get an elite route running? Can we get an elite?
I mean, you're in Pittsburgh. It's like if I was, it's like if you're a music artist, you need to do your best song in your hometown. You know what I mean? Like your hit, you didn't do it. Like you did the other songs, and you were trying to be like artsy. Yeah, I want y'all to hear my new stuff. I want y'all to tell me y'all feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
The master of music and wide receiver class and I mean, a lot of receivers came out this year. That's what I mean by deep.
Yes, yeah. I mean, the wide receiver class is deep. It'll be deep next year. There's a lot. There's a lot of receivers.
Wide receivers are like trying to, they a lot of people, even running backs, are switching to receiver and stuff like that because receivers are the way you get the bag. So
it'd be my luck that the Steelers draft Jacoby Lane later on in his draft as a big receiver because Mike McCarthy likes big receivers. Like that's how I look at this stuff now. Like he'll draft somebody like Jacoby Lane, it'll be it'd be another USC guy that I didn't want. You know what I mean? I like Jacoby Lane, but it's like that's not what I want. So it's look, man, it is what it is. We can't really lose our minds over stuff like that.
We got some my bad, but we got some super chats.
Do we? Let me see. I was reading up something. Shout out to
you got a few in
Infamous Tim. I read the first one, but he sent another one. So appreciate that. Wonder Bread, sir. He says if that was truly their guy, then I'm not mad. Yeah. Shout outs to Daron. Appreciate that. He says, do you think the injury to Jones is the reason why he went? I do, man.
That better be the reason.
Absolutely. I was hoping I was wrong.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. I was shooting in the dark Tuesday, but when I got that news, I said, oh, Jones, there's a real issue with Jones. I had a feeling. Y'all heard me say it on Tuesday. I said, look, tackle might be in play. I didn't know who. Because honestly, I'm just being honest. I didn't scout the offensive line guys like that this year. I didn't do it. I just didn't. So I don't know, who was the best and who wasn't, as most of y'all don't. Let's be honest. That's why I laugh at the chat sometimes. That some people, I know daggone well y'all don't know who's who on the offensive line. Let's just keep it a buck. There's a few people like Kenyon and a few other of you guys in the chat who really intently watch all of that. A lot of y'all don't. It's because y'all don't know the player is why you say, oh, that pick was trash.
And it's not sexy. I mean, it's not. It's not sexy. It's not sexy. It's not sexy to watch a dude move his feet, stonewall somebody, or pancake somebody. The last person I said when I watched him play off the line, I was excited to watch him play was the kid out of Oregon that's in Detroit. Sim remembers. Because we were watching the game together and he pancaked 3 people. I was like, man, he went to the Steelers, it'd be over. You know what I'm saying? And that was sexy. because he was actually doing something like you like, oh man, this dude is a monster. You know what I'm saying? But you're not watching offensive lineman like that. You're not. You're watching running back, quarterback, wide receiver.
Man,
All the splash positions.
It could have been a desperate pick. It was a run on tackle.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Mike McCarthy said it in his press conference. He said it. Run happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this out of the way. I didn't like the pick either in terms of it being the offensive. I'm like, when a guy like Lemon was there. However, we don't know all. What was the thing Tomlin said? You don't know all the ingredients in the hot dog.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
We don't know, man. So I'm gonna be upset for a second, and now I'm like, all right, let's see how the rest of the draft goes, and let's see what this team is gonna be.
The Bears took a safety.
Y'all always bashing the team, but y'all follow the team every year. Make that make sense.
Yeah.
Y'all hate the team, they hate the organization, but you fans, you come watch the show every week. You watch every football game. I don't. At some point, be upset, but then move on. It's like the same thing they used to do with Tom. Oh, he got to go. Like, what's the point? I just try to be a positive fan, man. I be upset when I'm up. We all didn't like the pick. It's not sexy like Kenya said, but okay, it happened. They got 11 more. Let's see if they can.
Let's see what they do. Exactly. Let's see what they do.
If the Steelers use all 12 of those draft picks, I swear I'll lose my mind.
Yeah.
I swear.
They better make some moves tomorrow.
They gotta make some moves tomorrow.
I doubt they come back in here tonight.
Come back up in here and get Cooper or something. Let me see you do something.
Hey man, look. On the side note, shout out to Josh Allen. He's had a great year. Centers, new baby, baddie wife. Shout out Josh Allen. If he never wins a Super Bowl, he's won at life. Let me just say it right now. He's already won.
The Bears took Thunderman. Okay.
Yeah, Thunderman is good. Thunderman is really good.
Yeah, he's a good safety.
There's a trade happening right now. The Buffalo Bills have traded their pick. To who?
Lord have mercy.
Who?
To the Houston Texans.
You suck.
Oh.
To the Houston Texans.
Yeah, because
they don't need no defense. They don't need no defensive players, to be honest with you.
Wait, hold up. You said Buffalo traded, so they went up 2 spots? Because from what I'm looking at,
they picked the Houston. They traded Houston.
Buffalo was at 26.
So Houston came up.
Yeah, Houston came up.
Yeah, so
Houston came up.
Texas
and Houston came up far by 2 spots. Yeah.
So who they trying to go get?
The 49ers are attempting to trade pick 27. The next pick.
The Dolphins traded with the Niners. That's what you said?
The 49ers are attempting to trade the 27th pick, which is next.
It looks like they did it because somebody said the Dolphins traded with
the Dolphins is on the clock.
Yeah.
Okay, the Texans put that pick in quick, so they knew who they were coming up to get.
Yeah. Because there's buzz that they might be willing to trade Nico.
Oh yeah,
which I don't understand. Yeah, that's the buzz. Now I wouldn't trade Nico because I think he's their best. He's their best. Not their. If he's not their best player, he's their best receiver.
Right.
Yeah, that kid from Oregon is nice, man. He's gonna help the Bears.
Don't be so down, Beach Boy. He says we're cooked this round. Listen, the only reason why I can sit here and speak the way I'm speaking, guys, I went through the crash out too with the Kenny Pickett day. It's just
Oh, I crashed out Kenny Pickett. I crashed out.
Yeah, we just at this again. I've become, I guess, I don't want to say the word mature as
but y'all know I crash out every year.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say it's like you're not much. I'm just saying I've just learned how to just let whatever happens, man. We get our gripes out and we keep it moving.
You just gotta let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah, for all the people that haven't been around, I crash out every year. This is the calmest I've been.
I don't crash out. I don't do it no more, man. I just feel like
I'm just over it.
When you get older, man, you don't really think about crashing out. You just try to conserve your energy.
Yeah.
I be needing that. I need my stuff,
myself
man.
in the cardiac arrest of this team here.
Right there. That is the comment, Knight Rider, that gets you out of here. I knew you would do it. So let me get you out of here. It's just stupid. Listen, anybody, I hate talking about myself, but anybody who watches any show that I ever do and y'all think that you got to see it my way, and the fact that you said this community, not even me, you got to go, bro.
All of us here, and I mean, we all hate the pick the same way you do. Like we all hate the pick, but dislike the pick, but you know.
You got to go, fam. Oh, look, now he's saying people soft. See, you got to go. Nobody cares about this, bro. This is YouTube.
I was getting ready to say, I hope it's showing on my face.
This is YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you think that we feel a way about this,
it's YouTube, bro.
It's not serious, but we try to keep a nice, clean community over here, so we'll holler at you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be clean, Sam. They want you to ante up.
People ask if they ain't ready for it yet.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they want. I told you. I went to go see Michael today, and there were. Let me just say this: I saw 3 people at the movie theater with gloves on at 12 o'clock, and it was 85 degrees in the San Fernando Valley. That's one lady in Los Angeles with gloves on in the jacket. I was like, now that's dedication, because there's no way I'm coming up in there like that. You know what I'm saying? But it was people that was losing their mind. For an early release, that was the most people I've seen in the theater. The theater was like,
okay, the Dolphins did trade up, you guys, and took the 49ers pick.
No.
Yeah.
The Dolphins traded up.
Yeah, that was the 49ers 27. Yeah, they getting rid of it.
In life and business.
But the Dolphins just need players, man. They're not in the position of they're not going to be competitive this year. So they're going to.
But what I'm saying is, what did you give up, in order to trade up with them? It depends on what they gave up.
Mommy was at 30.
They must have gave up something for next year.
Yeah, if you were at 30, you traded to 2 spots. Now you don't have to give a lot for 2 spots.
Right,
yeah. Trying to get 5 spots. We trying to get 5 spots. That's what you get.
But what I'm saying is, they have to have a specific player in mind. You know what I'm saying? In order to give up anything. But what I was saying is that I probably would give up something for next year if I could, because the thing about Miami is that they do have a lot of holes. They can't be giving up draft capital where they are. You know, because they pretty much just traded away their whole team.
The fans want them to tank. That's what they doing. They did the same thing. That's what they asked for when they got Tua, and they want them to do the same thing.
I remember that. Tank for Tua.
I have friends and family that's Dolphin fans. They want them flat on the mat.
But
so
the question
I wouldn't want to start Malik Willis with nothing. Y'all gonna kill the boy confidence.
But why would you draft if you bring in Ward or you bring in Malik Willis? Why would you draft? Why would you tank for a quarterback? Because if Malik Willis is successful this year, then you're not looking.
The Dolphins were a smart organization. I just said what the fans are about.
Yeah,
because the guys from Green Bay know what Malik Willis can do, because they pretty much developed him. So they brought him on along for the ride when they took him down to Miami. So I don't think the idea is the tank, even if that's what the fans want. I think
who got the Dolphins job?
Green Bay. The offensive coordinator from Green Bay.
Okay, but that's good. If he's he worked for Malik. Yeah, so that's perfect for Malik. Yeah, that's perfect for Malik. Yeah.
That's why as soon as I saw him going to Miami with Malik contract being up, I knew that they were going to get Malik, because they are the ones that developed Malik.
Yeah, I like that.
So I would think that they want to build around him. I mean, ain't no need to go get him and then have him on crutches.
Yeah, he needs weapons. He needs weapons, because I don't know if Devin Arcane is. I don't think Arcane is coming back and running back. So you know what I mean. So all these things are factors in what they're doing. You know what I mean? You got to
because they let all of the receivers go. They let Tyreek Hill go. They mortgaged old boy after the Broncos.
Yeah, both of the receivers. Both of the receivers are gone. So they need weapons.
The Texans
offensive line was What?
They came up to take it
They
guard.
traded up to get a guard?
Did you watch the playoffs last year?
Yeah.
Did y'all watch the Texans in the playoffs last year?
That
Like
is
who
true.
got hit a lot? Who was getting hit a lot?
That is
Yeah, that's
absolute
That's
fact.
right.
That boy was running for his life out
He
there.
was,
got a
he was,
point.
you know what I'm saying? Tim, I was having visions of, I was hearing Flavor Flav singing that stuff. Running for your life. You know what I'm saying? That's what I heard. Every time I saw C.J. Stroud take 3 steps,
see,
I was like, yo,
I don't know
he's
this
not
kid,
athletic.
but they
Yeah.
traded up and got him.
Yeah,
So
right.
I can't say that Texas made a bad pick. See, I don't know
That's
all
right.
of these offensive linemen. So
Hey, yo, that's a great pick by the Dolphins. I'm going to give them their props. I got to give their organization some love. This pick that the Dolphins just made, that guy right there is going to be really good. He's going to be really, really good.
They took a cornerback?
Yo, this
Yeah.
dude.
They need to be getting Malik Willis some help.
Yo, I want the Steelers to get him. If they didn't have, like, if we would have made that little Dean trade.
and see, this is the thing. This is living proof, guys and gals
Look at that.
in the chat. We don't know who's on these teams' board.
Yep.
We don't. You know, they clearly valued this cornerback. The Texans
And that's
valued
Tyson.
that guard.
Yep.
That's why I try not to get so crazy with it. And I get it. You know, some people saying they got let down. I get it. I didn't expect it to be the offensive tackle. I thought it was possible, but not based off of who I thought the talent pool was.
Yeah, yeah.
But we don't know. You know, so it's, and we see it happen all the time.
Yep.
Who called the Ty Simpson thing?
And this boy seemed a little handsy though.
You never know, man. So it's like, I just hope whatever we do for the rest of this draft, what we did with this kid, I hope it pans out. That's all I can say. The pick ain't gonna take itself back because I don't like it.
It ain't, yeah.
So
Buffalo trade the pick again. Buffalo trade again.
That way.
Buffalo trade the pick again to the Patriots.
Yep, they trade. Buffalo getting off, boy. Buffalo getting off. Buffalo stockpiling picks say Pittsburgh need to be trying to trade in this round here.
I don't think we coming back.
No.
No, I don't think they're gonna come back up.
I mean,
maybe 30, maybe 30. San Francisco.
San Francisco, they picked, didn't they?
But they traded down to 30.
Oh, they traded down to 30.
So they traded down to 30, yeah. So they still have.
Yeah.
I mean, KC.
That's
Man, that's crazy.
Buffalo and the Patriots trading. Buffalo don't care right now. Them boys stockpiling some pay.
Man, trading in the division.
I wonder what
that's
they had
crazy.
to get it done.
I don't know what they got. I don't know. I got to see the trade details for that. I mean, you know, Vrabel got a lot going on in his life right now, man.
Oh Lord.
Mike Vrabel got a lot going on in his life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't he?
Have mercy.
I don't want to say too much. But do y'all remember when Ime Udoka got fired from the Boston Celtics? Y'all remember that?
I was saying the same thing.
So,
I was gonna make this comment. Who was on TV disrespecting Ime Udoka any chance she got when she was on TV talking about, and I hate the black man, Malika Andrews. Could not stay off of Ime Udoka. Have not heard a word about Mike.
I thought it was interesting because when I was coming home, I was listening to the NFL network on the radio, and even the people who were on the show at the time said, they're not really saying a lot or giving, Vrabel giving the media thanks for not really,
who justified Kenny Pickett?
To work through what happened. I'm like, if this was anybody else,
I was devastated.
And I was thinking like 2 or 3 people in my head that they would have floored him in that situation.
That is an interesting comment.
The guy
Debs, look at the screen.
Debs,
look at the screen right quick. Debs, look at the screen right quick.
Nobody justified Kenny Pickett.
Wait a minute, I remember
Who? Like here? Like here? Because
Wasn't me.
I was devastated. I was in shambles.
Run that draft
They had
show
to talk
back.
me off the ledge. I had everything by the
You
pinky
really
toe
need
about
to
to
run
jump.
that show back.
I don't have to run the show back. I know it vividly. I know I didn't say nothing. Matter of fact,
But
I
hold
know
on.
response.
This very next comment is what I don't understand. This has been my MO the entire time. I'll get upset and then I say, look, let's just be optimistic. This is my point with every
we were happy about the pick, but we had to deal with it.
Every single player, every coach, everything. That's my message. So why am I commenting? Some of y'all, I've really realized that y'all don't really listen, y'all don't really pay attention. That's all I ever say. Crashed out about Kenny Pickett, and I said, hey, listen, he's on the team now, let's root for him. Crashed out about Aaron Rodgers being signed last year. Hey, he's on the team, let's root for him. So I don't understand how this is a dig, sir. I don't. But I'm getting to the point where
it's optimism for me, but hey, do you? Okay, so we supposed to be mad forever about the pick? Like once you mad about it and it, homie, I mean, it's not going to change anything.
I'll tell you like I tell everybody else.
For years.
I'll tell you like I tell everybody else. If this ain't your cup of tea, go to Starbucks.
Hey man,
I don't need you to be here, man. I'm just saying.
Some people like conflict, man.
Like, come on, this is just at this point it's dumb. I don't understand this. We should be able to be individuals that can talk, disagree, and keep it moving. But some of you guys, y'all take it too.
Can I answer a question? Can I answer one of these questions? Like, let me just answer this. He said, "Why do you get mad and say, why do people still support and follow the team after getting mad about it?" And it's like, okay, you can be mad at your kid. You still can love your kid, but you don't like what they do. So it's like you're never going to like everything, every move that your team makes. You're never going to like everything that your team does. It doesn't mean that you hate the team. It doesn't mean that you want to, not support the team. You're upset because you want the team to make certain moves because you feel like that will improve the team. It's not about,
But you know what? This is the internet, and this is also everybody can comprehend things differently. They feel like I contradict. Okay, I'll let y'all have it. I'm not even going to debate it. So, if you felt I said this, then that's for you to decipher.
I don't know why you really just wasting energy because it's not really that serious. Kenny Pickett's not on the team.
Yeah. So, but all right, like I said, I gotta just not pay that no attention. I try to be respectful to everybody, but it's the back and forth fuss. It don't make sense for none of us. So I'll see it and nod and keep it moving.
Yeah, you can't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and Sam, you don't really get into the chat or the streets that much. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and you're Aries. All Aries are the same, bro. All Aries are the same. They got a limit. There's a point, and then you lose the point. I commend Sam because I think Mason has changed him, and I don't even know him that I ain't even hung out with him off camera. I think Mason has calmed him down. So I think the other part of him. See, I can be what he ain't.
Yeah, Aries firecrackers now.
I really don't. I'm really begaffed. I'm really begaffed to everything.
Idea, y'all have no idea.
You know what I'm saying? I can care less personally, but that's just look. But I'm not gonna worry about a player that's not on our team that didn't work out when you draft. As I said before, everybody draft.
Read the comment by Jordan.
Jordan, where's Jordan?
What crazy that Lemon was on the phone with the Steelers and Philly traded up?
Wow. Yep.
Do we know that's true?
Yep. If that's true, that's wild. That's wild.
If that really happened, now if that's a fact, let's speculate if that's a fact.
Right.
Now I could have beef with Omar Khan.
There you go.
Whoever else was involved.
Because they should have got him earlier.
Go get him.
Yep. Right.
If that is your dude, go get him. That's how I feel.
Go get
I'm
him.
with the Rams when it comes to that. Go, hey, blink them picks. I'm going to go get him.
And
That's
the
my
thing
guy.
is,
That's I feel like he's going to help my franchise. Go get him.
and the thing is,
How was he on the phone with him outside of the pick though?
no, because
That's
when
what makes it
you
sticky.
can talk to them, you can talk to somebody and say we're going to pick you if you fall to 21, or when we pick up, when we get to this pick, we're picking you. You can do that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Not necessarily mean you're going to get the player, but you can do that. You know what I'm saying? That's happened before where they say, well, yeah, we're going to pick you, and then somebody, you know what I mean, trades up
Yeah.
or you fall, you know what I mean, or it doesn't happen. You know what I mean?
You gotta go get
Example.
the guy.
That sounds kind of suspect.
Remember, a lot of
panic.
teams did that to Aaron Rodgers. Remember, they said, "Yo, we picking you at 15." Remember, he had phone calls. We're picking you at 11. We're picking you. Remember, Aaron Rodgers kept slipping
Yep.
and slipping
He
and
kept
slipping.
falling, and he
And,
had that chip on his shoulder ever since.
yep,
The
yep.
Steelers. See, I can't wait to hear him explain it. I mean,
That's just
again,
bad.
I'm not
They
going to.
That's
overplay
bad.
it.
But see, again, that
Mm.
that would make me kind of question what's going on in the room because that's bad execution.
Yeah.
Well, however you spend it, it's still a game. And if you want to keep it real, it's a game. If the dude's gonna jump you, they're gonna jump you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna jump you in line. It is what it is. It's almost like as Sim said, or as we all said, they should have just traded up to 20.
The
Or should
only
have got
thing
to
that
18.
the only thing that would have been to me would have been worse if he went to a division rival.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, it's still worse in the. I don't like how they operate. It's like if he
It hurt
was
me because
if
you was one spot.
if he was your guy, stop playing around. I've always said that. Stop playing around and go get him.
Yeah.
But at the
Yeah.
same time,
Remember you said how you get
it
bullied
may
in the
be a
draft that's in your
bigger,
house.
it may be somebody that's in the room that's not giving them the license to be that
Nah.
bold.
But Omar can do what he wants. Omar's only showing you he can do what he wants. Omar got power. Omar can do what he wants. This is what happens. Is the times when Omar has done it where he's traded up or made a trade up, and we're like, oh yeah, that's Omar Khan. He's doing his thing. I remember time Sim said, oh man, I like Omar. He's doing something different. As good as you can give it, you can get got, and he got. That's the real conversation. He waited. He tried to be patient. He said, we're gonna chill. He failed. He fell past this point. He fell past this point.
Yep.
He fell past this point. And the Eagles said, you know what? We trading AJ Brown. Trust me. We gonna get rid of this dude because he's a cancer to us. And we need a receiver to replace him. Now, is he the right fit? I agree with Sim.
Just took
you
Omar
probably need a bigger receiver. Yeah. So I'm
think
not.
about how Omar Khan in the Tomlin era, like say even last season before that, how they always say they felt comfortable with staying pat and see it bit them. It bit them. It's just that simple.
Royally.
It bit them. But you know what?
Can you imagine being on the phone and you imagine being on the phone with him and you see the Eagles trade that?
Yeah, I'm still not going to beat up the pick though. Like as far as the guy. I still don't know who this Mac kid is. I'm not going to beat up him. I'm going to still be optimistic about him. I don't like that if they really had the interest in him and you can't sit on your hands, man. You just can't.
Now when he's a third receiver. Yeah, now when he's a third receiver on the board and he's falling to you. He's basically falling. He's not even falling. He's just being slotted where he's gonna go. Does he make it past this point? And really, to be honest with you, where you knew he was probably gonna get to 21 was the Rams, because the Rams would have made that pick. So he would have been the third receiver off the board in the first 11 picks. Think about it, because the other two receivers had went. You know what I mean? Yep. So that would have been he would have been the third one. He would have been the trifecta.
Oh,
and
look at y'all.
Come on, bro.
I respect it, but at the same time, guys.
Hey, Master Music been going off in them comments. He is mad.
This is the thing that you have to. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna get out of here, man, because this draft is over. As far as this round, I try not to be results biased. if Omar Khan, if that's his style, it bit him tonight. It's just plain and simple. It doesn't make him trash. It doesn't make him a fraud. He had a philosophy. It looked like it was trending, and they got bit. And that's just it. I can't call a man a fraud because they were on the phone with him. They
Khan got conned. Khan got conned.
Yeah, Khan got conned.
Yeah.
You got that two-step. He got crossed over. You know what I mean? He didn't recover. You know what I mean? He's off balance. You know what I'm saying? Alliance hit that jumper. hit that jumper in Mike's face. He was like, yo, he crossed him up. So it is what it is. So it's look, man. Now if that's true, we know that the Steelers would have probably took Lemon.
That hurts though.
It hurts. It hurts.
Yeah.
You can't be a chump.
This team hurt my feelings every year.
Hey man, look,
y'all know every year.
Dad always told me you can't be a chump, man. You got to go get it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You don't wait on nobody.
Nah.
That's right.
You waiting on somebody else. It almost reminds me of when we gotta wait for help to get in the playoffs. No, go get it.
Yeah, sitting there biting nails.
Yeah, it's like Sim knows this.
That one stings.
And Sim knows this because he's a Sixers fan. It's like when they say trust the process. I was like, yeah, y'all better go get it. All that trust the process stuff does not work.
Because that process gonna fail you at one point. At some point, that process gonna fail.
Yes, he is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the Browns won.
I was getting ready to say that's like an early
man, yo. I love it. I love us, man. I love Steeler Nation. We so emotional, man, as fans. It's hilarious.
That's why I try not to be emotional, man.
So you mean to tell me this team is going to take our first losing season in like a million years lightly? Oh no. Oh
Come
no.
on, man.
If we have a losing season this year, oh my god. The pitchforks and torches are coming out.
I'm telling you, man.
I don't think so.
Steeler Nation ain't listen. This Steeler Nation that we see in here, they not going to accept it. Mark my words. I said it a few years back. They will not accept the Dan Campbell process. They won't.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna happen.
The builders, they're not. No, they're not.
Ain't gonna happen.
And Art Rooney knows this. That's why he doesn't want to rebuild. He knows that Steeler Nation.
Well, the problem with the concept of tanking and doing stuff like that is you can't give anybody credible evidence that it works. That's the problem. It's the issue that I have when people say that to me. I'm like, but where's the evidence? Where's the evidence that
doing it? If you ain't trying to win, then
you can't give me. It will be different if somebody tanked and they won 4 Super Bowls or 3 Super Bowls in a 5-year span. Then I would say, oh, that works. That works. But look at the teams that have tanked, that have tried to get a franchise quarterback.
Who supposedly tanked.
They try to get a franchise quarterback. I'm just asking the question. If you can give me the teams that have won Super Bowls that have done that, besides the Indianapolis Colts with Peyton Manning, you can't use Patrick Mahomes because the Kansas City Chiefs went to the playoffs the year they drafted Patrick Mahomes and they traded up to get him. That's Sims. That was Sims' guy, Patrick Mahomes. That's the guy that Sim wanted.
Yes, Lord.
And the Chiefs traded up to get him. So when you talk about, when people say tank, I'm like, no, you can't tank, because if you tank, you become the Cleveland Browns. If you tank, you become
the Jets.
What used to be the Detroit Lions or the Jets. That's what Detroit used to be. You know what I'm saying? A serial, you know what I'm saying? So now, that's a good pick for the Titans too. I like what the Titans are doing.
Mm-hmm.
I like what the Titans are doing. So,
again, I love this. I love the interaction with you guys, the chat. So nobody take offense to any opinion I have. But it's funny. Like, some of y'all are saying the draft is over already just off of the one pick.
Are you serious?
Yes. Yes. Some people feel like, I'm like, bruh, it was one guy.
Oh my
It's just the
God.
first round. It's okay.
Oh my
Like,
God.
I don't like it any more than you guys do, but
oh my God, yo.
I'm not even in the I don't like
That's
it
why.
pick.
That's
I'm
why
not even in the I don't like it
this
part.
you shouldn't even sweat it.
They saying we got to
Yeah.
use all 11 picks now. Like,
No, you don't. Look,
man,
man.
I love
Look,
y'all, man.
man.
I do. I
You're
promise
out of
y'all I do.
control.
I love it. This is living proof.
I
I
will
love the
not
different
lose
opinions.
one
The
interest
only
over
thing
that
that
pick.
I don't tolerate is personal attacks.
Yeah.
Other than that, different opinions, comments, I love it. It's just when people get personal, like when Homeboy was like, "Oh, see this community." Nah, you got to go now. We should all be able to have fun together, whether we agree or disagree. So I'm just saying that for the new people. When you start attacking people personally in the comments, or me, or us, you got to go.
Well, this is why I love Sim, because Sim is what I call he's the diet meat. He's always going to do the right thing. He's going to say the right stuff, be nice to people. I don't care about conflict. I like
don't
personal
either.
attacks.
I don't
You know
either.
what I'm saying? I'm into that. You know why I'm into that? Because that's how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? So I know how to play both sides of that rail. Yeah, I know you did. I ain't even. We already know that. So
That's the
why.
problem.
That's
I was
why I
0
don't
to
want
100.
that's why y'all don't want our worlds to collide in real life, because it will be bad for everybody. But it's just it's the thing that I'm saying. Like, I'm into that stuff. Like, I'm petty like Kendrick.
Oh,
Hey,
Joe.
I'm
yeah,
petty like Kendrick.
yeah.
I'm petty like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about what you think, because I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't going, if you're not gonna keep the same energy in person, then I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So that's
a fact. That is
just how I'm built. I'm built. That's the way I was built. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. I like all that stuff. But the problem is, I agree with Sim. It's kind of like, you can't judge anything off of one pick, because you don't know what else they're gonna do. You don't know if they trade up twice tomorrow. You don't know what moves we make tomorrow. So
don't do that, Joe. Come on, man.
Wait a
One
minute.
pick.
Now somebody put in here, Matt Williamson said the Steelers were going to get Max. Who is Max?
Max.
That's what it said on the yeah. Who was that?
Maybe that's who we drafted. So maybe he's saying that's who they were going to get anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, the kid we drafted is named Max.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Well,
if that's who they were going to get, that's who then they won.
Yeah, if they got the person they wanted.
And also, too, guys, shout outs to Asloff. I saw somebody else say it a little differently earlier. You can't say, and this is my opinion, I don't know fact, but you can't say the Steelers got played, right? The Steelers were on the phone talking to Lemon.
Right.
Philly jumped him. There was no play. They were under the impression that he was going to be available. You understand what I'm saying? And some of you guys were saying, oh, they panicked and they picked the tackle. This is after the trade up.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can't really say that, because I saw somebody in the comments say they panicked and they took a project player instead of Lemon. No, they thought they were going to be able to. It's clear if the NFL if Rappaport's report is correct, it's clear that they thought they was going to sit back and grab him at 21.
Yep.
And Philly swooped in. So you can't say they got played by anybody. They thought, yo, this thing is falling the way we thought.
Yep.
We're going to be able to sit right here and get him. Then after he got drafted, the tackle might have been the next guy.
The next guy on the board. Yep.
So
exactly. And Sim said
that's all I'm saying.
The Eagles swooped in, and they are the Eagles. So they swooped in. That is what they are. They're Eagles. So they saw the food, and they took the food. For
where we could definitely fault, if we want to fault Omar Khan from a personal standpoint, is we could say you got to go get the guy if he's your guy. You can't wait.
Yeah,
I think we all agree on that.
Yep.
But
Wait broke the wagon.
Yep.
So
I mean, so if you're going to skewer him for this, you got to praise him for when he makes the moves, when he makes moves up. So I'm just saying, if you're gonna do it, keep that same balance, because he has made moves that you didn't see coming, because none of y'all saw him trading for Pittman. Hey man, that dude right there, man.
Ooh,
Notre Dame had two studs.
That's
like
a good
pick.
What was that? What season was that? Was that last year? Henderson and the other boy went. Travion and
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
When two back.
yeah, you're right.
That's kind of fire.
Yeah.
They both went in the first
Yeah, I
round.
like that. Yeah, I like that.
Cool.
Yeah, that kid is nice, man. He just, Jeremiah is just a little bit better than him, but he's a stud too, though. You know what I'm saying? Both of those guys. And think about it, Seattle lost their running back. You know what I mean? That's a good way to get a backup, replenish it. And he's a kick returner.
Why not trade kicks down after? Again, guys, this is just my opinion. Just opinion. I hear everybody. Hear some of you guys say trade down, but when you trade down, you acquire more picks.
Yes.
They already sitting on 11. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't.
If it's not something for next year,
it's not
right. If it's not something for next year, then
maybe next year. Yeah, if it's next year, then I can see that possibly. But look, we're not in the war room, guys. We don't know. I mean, again, I'm sorry if you guys feel like my optimism shouldn't be that optimistic or whatever y'all want to call it. But I mean, it's our team. I'm not going to take this hat off and take all this stuff off my wall and shut down my channel. I'm a Steelers fan. I'm pissed. I wanted to get my
apparently that's what you're supposed to do, Sim.
Yeah, man. So. You gotta burn all your stuff, dog. You gotta change it from Terrible Child Tuesday to free agent. I ain't got no team Tuesday, man. That's how I gotta be, man. It is what it is, bro.
Exactly, Leonard Green.
Every time they do something you don't like.
Yeah, and I don't want Rodgers back. I'm sorry, I don't.
I mean, Simmons been tuning. I don't want Rodgers back for 2 years, man. He's been saying he don't want Rodgers back He didn't want Rodgers to come.
I was the same way. I did not want him there. If when they first got him, I damn sure don't want him back now.
Just start fresh, man. Because
here's
the analogy that I'm seeing people make, right?
Sim, you already said that that the fan base is not ready for like no full rebuild.
They're not. But look. This is the funny thing. Somebody earlier in the chat, somebody said the max pick only is justifiable if we pick Carson back in the second round. Which to me,
what?
Listen, this is where you guys confuse me though, because you guys will absolutely disregard any possibility of Will Howard playing, but you would rather them bring in a rookie and start him fresh. What's the difference? Neither one of them has played in the NFL.
Yeah, because Will Howard is very good.
I will say Will Howard's a champion too. I will say that.
But Will Howard is better than Carson Beck. And first of all, if you're gonna take a pick if you're gonna make that pick on somebody that it's a project that you can develop and they have to have the arm talent to play in the AFC North. And the only quarterback that I can see in this draft left that you would probably do that. Nussmeier was hurt last year a lot, but I wouldn't take him. I would take Drew Aller and just let Mike McCarthy work with him and then see what you got because he's 6'5", 245, and see what I got, and then see what you can do with him, and then still. But the process you keep forgetting is that, as Sim said, the Steelers will be trading for a quarterback next year, regardless of what Will Howard does or what whoever's in Aaron Rodgers, whoever's the quarterback, they will trade up. So next year, the Steelers will be trading up. They will have to give up wherever they're at in the draft, give that up. Their second round pick, and maybe another pick just to get up into that top echelon of top 15 to 20 picks to get the quarterback that you want to get. So maybe next year's draft, which will not be in Pittsburgh, will satisfy you guys so you get the quarterback that you guys are so happy that you want so bad. I would advise this. When you're watching quarterbacks, don't just watch them throwing touchdowns. Don't just watch them doing like all the spectacular stuff. Analyze the quarterback. Because if you don't analyze the quarterback and you say, well, I like what I saw on this film or this highlight, it's not the same. An example I use is if you're watching Kobe Bryant highlights and you never saw him play. You're saying, oh, this dude, you don't know because you didn't see it in person. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. So you have to watch the quarterbacks and analyze them as they are. There are multiple quarterbacks coming out. It's a better class. Yes, the Steelers will probably be in the market for it. But this draft ain't over. Are you upset with the pick that you didn't get what you wanted? Fine, that's cool. It is what it is. Got to get over it. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's new picks. A lot of picks going. So if they knock out every other pick after this, what are you gonna say? You're gonna say, well, I'm still upset at the first round pick. But what if that dude in November, December is opening up holes for Jalen Warren and Romeo Dobbs?
Yeah.
So was it a bad pick then? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. If they get a trenches guy that's blowing up holes and getting pancakes and protecting the quarterback, hey, I'm clapping. That's what I want.
The same ones who hate the pick. Listen, we all hate the position that it was picked. But the same ones who hate it being a tackle are the same people who want Broderick Jones out of here.
I was going to say, I don't hate it.
So how could you get both of this?
Yeah, you can't do both.
Let's just sit back and watch, ladies and gentlemen. We got plenty of time to be pissed and complain when the team start playing bad. Then we can all, let's just see. Just see. TBD.
Yeah.
Let's just see. But good people, I got to get out of here, man.
Yep.
It's 11:11 on the East Coast. Kenyon is the only one living in the best, in my opinion. The West Coast, when I started going out to LA a lot, the West Coast is absolutely the best place to watch sports.
Yeah.
There's no late game, ladies and gentlemen.
I was going to say it must because everything's early.
There's no late game ever.
No,
Football,
Hawaii
basketball.
game. Hawaii games are late.
Beautiful.
Like if I'm watching Hawaii, that's late. That's like 11 o'clock. Like it's like you know what I'm saying, they're 2 hours behind us. So that would be our late.
Yeah.
That would be our late. But I agree with Sim. If you're watching games, if you're waking up on a Saturday, it is the best. I agree because Sims, it's 12 o'clock on the East Coast when college football starts for y'all. It's 9 o'clock out here for us. You know, like we kind of like chill it. You know what I'm saying? Like your late game is
Sunday.
Come on, man. It's lovely. It's lovely.
That's what
Football 1 o'clock Sunday, like God intended.
Come on, man. And let me tell y'all something. When y'all go to the games, when you go to the game, man, and you chilling, and you can get your little, you know what I'm saying? It's like 80, it's 80, 75, 80, and you just chilling, walking around. You know what I'm saying? And LA got bored, offered in the sunshine. You know what I'm talking about. And it's just it's a lot of candy out there. You know what I mean? But that's a Patreon type thing. That something going to start one day. Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, not for
Some of you young boys, man. Listen, I'm retired, man. I'm in the owner.
You know what I'm saying? You retired. You know what I'm saying? I'm retired. I'm just a nice person. I'm just unapproachable because I can be. I don't like people in general. People who get on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like you just get around people. You're like, man, like why are you around me, man? You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like one of those things. But I agree with Sim. The East Coast, I don't know if I would survive on the East Coast. Like my boys lives on the East Coast. He lives in Miami, and he was like, I'm like, nah, I can't. Nah. Even though y'all got sunshine, it's just like nah. Even though I heard Florida's dope. So, but I agree with Sim.
Man, I swear. You just look at the comments. Some of y'all take every comment literally, man. I swear, like it's like y'all point. You do this to yourself, like, geez. All right, man. Listen, it's been a great night. Let's see what happens the rest of the time, and that's all I got for you. I want to thank my lovely panel for coming on. Kenyon, Sade, and Debs, man. It's been a long time since we all kicked it. Hey, Tuesday, Terrible Tale Tuesday. I expect a lot of phone calls, even the challenging ones.
Yeah.
Even the ones who want to type it. Come, I'll let you talk. I won't mute you or anything. Call. We do Discord on Tuesday. Let's talk it out. Maybe it's better when you talk. You ever have an argument with your significant other on text and it sound crazy? One of y'all read it the wrong way. That's kind of what happens here, I think. But most of y'all never call. Y'all never call. Ever.
Well, Sim, you never call. We have to call each other. You and I. We just talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
You and I got to call each other. See, that's what I'm saying. But see, that's the Aries thing. Because like Aries would be like, yeah, he hit me up. I forgot. And then it's like we no time has passed when we talk. You know what I'm saying? But we need to, we got to. I'm gonna make a note.
My man here said I didn't say anything about a debate, sir. I said call and give your opinion. That's it. The same rules apply on the phone. If you get personal and all that, gotta clip you. Well, why is it always that hostility? Why is it always the debate? Listen, when it comes to our football team, none of us know for a fact about anything. It's just an opinion. The sooner some of you guys realize that, I think the better you'll be. We don't know fact about anything. We didn't know fact about Mike Tomlin. We didn't know fact.
Nope.
We don't. We just don't.
Nope.
I don't know
We
fact
not-
about Mike McCarthy.
Nope.
It's just opinion. So when you argue opinions, I don't really do that. That's another. I don't really do that too often. I mean, I've done
We're
it here
not-
on the show.
It's opinion. We're not in the room. Everybody
real
has an
world?
opinion.
I don't argue in the real world. I ask my
See?
lady.
See?
And I'm pretty sure that everybody in that room doesn't agree. So you're gonna always
Come on, man. I'm pretty sure everybody in that room, right, didn't agree with that pick. Let's just be honest.
Exactly.
Let's be
Right.
honest.
Exactly.
It's-
Exactly.
But ultimately, it's up to. I mean, let's be honest. Who's making the pick? Omar Khan, Art Rooney, and then with a little input from Mike McCarthy.
Now, this is the big one right here. I will say this before I go. And I see the corrected spelling. He is absolutely correct. They drafted a dude that we didn't bring in.
Yeah.
And I don't think they was at Arizona State's pro day, were they?
Nah.
That's a very new thing.
No, they broke
But
the
Somebody
trend.
said they
broke the
think Max
trend with
did
that.
come in.
Oh, Max. Okay.
Oh, he did.
We should look and see if he came up
Well,
on
if he
top
came in,
30
well,
visit.
if he came in, then it's irrelevant. Yeah.
Yeah, if he came in, that's irrelevant. I can't find it right at the moment, but by the time we talk on Tuesday, I'll have that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good people. We're going to get out of here, man. Again, thanks for my lovely guest. We will chop it up on Tuesday. Thank you for all the people who are viewing, whether we agree or disagree. It ain't
You know what
about
I'm
that,
saying?
man. It's about being a family. We gotta keep watching and see what else they do. You know, I got
Hey, man, family-
tournaments this weekend, so I can't watch Saturday.
Good
I'll
luck.
be
Good
watching
luck. Good
tomorrow.
luck. Good luck to Mason. Good
Yeah.
luck to Mason this weekend.
Oh, good luck.
And ride or die, you hit me up because you know my boy went to Centicom. Not to get on some comic book stuff, but my boy saw the Doomsday trailer. I have heard stuff about it. I just want to say that. And I've heard some stuff. And y'all got answers. Y'all got questions. Y'all can always ask me. You know, I got a friend that work at Disney. I just know. I don't know a lot of stuff. I
gotta go back. I gotta go back and relook at that that trailer from
What
the.
yeah,
I think
what it do?
CinemaCon.
Yeah, the Doomsday trailer is not out yet. So, but the CinemaCon is for the theater owners, and they show the previews of the movies that's coming out to the theater people. So my friend was there because he works at Disney. So when he went there. They showed Robert Downey Jr. was there, and they showed it to the people there, to the investors or the theater owners.
Okay.
And so the trailer is not officially out. It will be out, but let's just say, December will be it's going to be
Now that's something I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I saw Michael today. I would encourage y'all to go see it. If y'all want to get y'all groove on,
Try to check that out. Maybe I could check it.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. And but don't go in there expecting, a game controversy. Like people want to, he's a controversial artist, but he is the greatest artist of all time. You can't. There's no arguing that. You know what I'm saying? And I tell people love Prince, but he ain't Mike. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's just not.
And I'm one of them. And I'm one of them. I love Prince.
Yeah, I love Prince, but he just not, bro. I gotta keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? He not. No, they didn't. No, we've never seen that before. I've always tell people this, and Sim knows he's a music guy. I've never seen that before. I've never seen a guy be a star as a kid, be a teenage star, become an adult, and go to the ultimate level. Like you see people be child stars, and then they kind of flame out. They flame out. You know what I'm saying? He went from kid to teenager to adult and went orbital, which is crazy. Like you've never seen that. Like I'm like, that's crazy. You shouldn't be able to do that. Like you're supposed to. Like Ralph Tresvant's voice changed. He was singing Mr. Telephone Man and Cool It Now, and his voice changed. You know what I'm saying? New Edition changed after that. You know what I'm saying? They had to get Johnny Gill to help him. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like that's hard to do, bro. That's different. But I'll say your boy that played Joe Jackson, he might win an Oscar. That's all I'm gonna say. The Coleman Domingo.
Oh, that is my dude. I love that guy.
Who is it?
Coleman
Domingo.
Domingo. Was in,
Oh yeah.
You probably saw him. So yeah, yo, Sam. Yeah.
But all right, folks, gotta run. Holla at y'all. Be good, be safe, stay healthy. God bless. Good night. Here we go, Steelers.
Here we go,
Until
Steelers.
next time, we'll catch you later.
Yes.
Peace.
Thought of him heading to Los Angeles.
I think it's a perfect scenario for him, as you described, and be able to play.
All right, guys. Good show.
Only have 15 starts.
Good show.